Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What is good, everybody? Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Please know for a fact that it's going to be a little harder for us to get these comments directly as fast as we usually do, but throw those A's in the chat. If you can hear your boy speak, go ahead and throw those A's in the chat right now. What is good, family? Oh my goodness, happy Monday. And what is happening in the markets, man? Oh, dude. I see some capitulation already happening, just like we noticed yesterday and the day before and the day before. Let's go ahead and throw some tunes in the chat right now. What is good, family? Oh, man. Oh, man. Mark Roach, Arline. What's up, Bob? Zen, Morty Bojangles, Kitties. Always good to see you here. Mike J. Rocka, what's up? Oh, man. That's what's up, man. Thanks, Mark Roach. Appreciate you guys so much. Uncertainty is right, Bob. The markets are looking incredibly shaky. Huge times ahead. I am very excited though. You know, it's presenting some opportunities nonetheless, right? Check this out. 4-hour time frame, bearish engulfing could give us an opportunity for a downside play. But I have to say I'm not certain just yet, right, as the smaller time frames may suggest something different nonetheless. Yeah, actually, particularly the hourly time frame here on the SPY is looking like it's already bouncing from the bottom linear regression channel. So I guess we're gonna have to find out to see if this can have enough juice to get up to the resistance that we're looking at here, right at about 439.57 to the linear regression top, which could be at around 439.89. Remember, if this hourly candle here closes beneath the regression line, then there is a potential long put play that could print, right? So 70 Mustang, good to see you here. Cyber Sultan, always good to see you. What is up, family? My goodness, man, it's very good to see everybody in here. I love it. I love it. So, of course, we're just going to go ahead and talk about whatever we can right now as the chat fills up. But yes, team, I love it so much. And just for those of you who are just walking in, just real quick, the chat may come in at a little bit of a slower pace, right? Since we do have some moderation protection. Oh, man, keep your eyes peeled for these spammers. Bob, are you telling me you got long on Tesla right now? My bro. Good job, brother. That is amazing to hear. I love to hear it. And of course, Tesla doing its very own thing like always, right? So oh my goodness. Let's give it a quick whirl right here. Look at that. Bob, amazing call, my brother. Hourly time frame. Tesla coming up to a resistance here, could be located at around 219.87, but with this pace, this momentum, whew, that thing may actually surpass that and actually touch down into its real resistance, which could be at around 220.59. Congratulations on that, my dude. Very, very impressive times here. Yeah. What's up, Mark Roach? Off-Grid Gorilla, good to see you here. What's up, Pilot? Slap that like is right. Let me go ahead and turn down this music right here so that we can do this real quick, right? Here's going to be that. This is for you, Pilot. This is for you. Oh, man. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. Thank you so much for coming on by. Really appreciate you, bro. But I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Dude, yeah. Bob, Tesla looking massively powerful right now. High conviction play. I love it, dude. I love what's happening here. Just a sec, team. Sorry about that. I just need to make sure that we have our ninjutsu attached and ready to go, right? So man, what an incredible time Tesla is facing, right? And look at this. It almost feels like it's playing completely inverse to the markets, right? It's like the markets are going bearish and Tesla was like, you know what? Nah. Let's go ahead and take a look at FNGR, right? I want to know if those bottom side supports, are being respected. And here's the chart. Yeah, the only reason I'm getting this, team, is because I have more than 50 tabs open, right? So don't mind that when it comes up. Oh, whoa. All right, FNGR is breaking beneath our support line. And that means, what was my support? 425 concentrate. It was, yeah, I had a, oh, no way. It went directly to 425. No way. Where's my support line? Hold on. There it is. Oh, dude. Wow. Look at that. This is what we were talking about just yesterday or just last night. And of course, we talked about it on Friday and Thursday as well. Very, very impressive times here, team. We were able to, I'm not for a second gonna tell you that this is the flat bottom, but it is impressive enough that the asset was able to bounce. I mean, it is kind of a minimal bounce, to be very honest with you, right? 425 to the current 428 is a 3% bounce. Sure, that's nice, but I can't guarantee that, and I can't actually say if that's the flat bottom of price action here. But I love, you know, that we were able to get this this resistance level. What's up, Pilot? FNGR, counterfeit securities everywhere. Oh my goodness, man. Incredible stuff. Oh, right. They were trying to slap I remember they were trying to slap the Rico thing on AMC too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh man. Yeah, but team, again, please remember, I can't officially say that the bottom side of FNGR is the 425, although we speculated on this being a potential support. And I also want you to remember that it was based on around the monthly and bi-monthly momentum, right? So let's go ahead and pull up the RSI signals here, because we ended up observing the monthly and bi-monthly supports, and that is really how we were able to determine a potential support coming up, right? So this is the bi-monthly time frame that you're observing here, right? I can actually make this larger, right? So here you go. This is that support that we were speculating on, but bi-monthly, I mean, that's kind of far away, right? So let's look at the monthly time frame, if it ever decides to load. Here we go. All right, so even the monthly time frame is still kind of a ways away. So that makes me feel like the bounces that we're facing right now are not the best in the world. So if we go to a minimum, like a smaller time frame, let's take a look at this, right? So let's go to the 10-minute, right? For example, 10-minute time frame RSI signal represented by this teal line has an upside pivot, right? So we're gonna get this upside here, but remember the position of your RSI areas, right? So for those of you that don't remember, let's go ahead and put it down, right? So 2% up from any border and 2% down from any border. That marks off an area called the gravitational zone of momentum. Okay, so and now you can rest assured that this momentum area exists on every single at every single junction that the momentum indicator has to offer, right? So down, let me see. Yeah, sorry, that would be over here instead. Yeah, so down here, this pivot here, right? This pivot right over here. These are just estimated real fast, right? So we can get the party rolling here, right? So this is another one right here. Just remember, all of these are your what you would consider gravitational zones, right? So in this, oh man, it already rejected too. I was gonna say that this is gonna pop up here. Face resistance from it could still do it, right? It could pop up face resistance from not only the opposing side's gravitational area, but also the resistance from the SMA 14 represented by the pink line. So SMA 14, remember team, that is your simple moving average 14-day period, meaning it's taking the last 14 days in a closing basis to give you this moving average here, right? So price action is essentially just rejecting that right now. 5-minute time frame was also suggesting that bottom side too, right? Man, I'm telling you, what's going on here? I need this thing to load. Okay, so 5-minute time frame coming up to a little bit of a bounce area here, right? This could be that opportunity where you get that bounce to the upside, and then the 10-minute may get that resistance based on that top side. There we go. Here's the bounce happening right now, right? And then we'll get that rejection here from the SMA 14. We will see. Okay, team, but that's usually how momentum tends to work. And these smaller time frames, they all cascade into the larger time frames, right? So that is how we were able to determine potential supports. And yeah, the monthly time frame getting closer and closer, but still remember monthly. It is kind of a macro perspective. So let's look at the price action one more time and see what it's doing, right? So it is at 437. fluctuating around that 438, 437 zone right now. It's, I gotta say, it's probably because of the bottom side of the linear regression channel right down here, which was already suggesting a potential 430 bounce, right? So I guess we will see if we can maintain this bottom side. Man. Pilot saying that Rico is coming as we speak. My brother, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Green Mountain, good to see you here. Take a quick look at GNS, says my bro. Let's go ahead and do that. And I know, actually, team, I know that there's a few other suggestions for other tickers. My apologies if I haven't noticed you. John, good morning to you. Samantha H, good morning to you. Love to see the team in here. Rosy Gray Glasses, what is good, my brother? Katie Cat, hello. Double X, my bro. What is up? Arca Baby says Double X. Hope the fam and Lil Guy are well. Still waiting for that good food to show up, my dude. Oh, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that express delivery to you, man. In fact, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take the whole grill over to Double X's pad, and we're gonna go ahead and make that in there and show them how to do it. The Hispanic lifestyle. Guys, I was really happy to share with you some awesome food over this weekend, right? And I really just wanted to put out how good it feels for to have a family here, man, and to have a support backing like you guys, right? So, and I guess it's a moment of just feeling thankful, right? And nothing better than that, team. Good family time, good food, and good vibes, right? So go ahead and throw those A's in the chat if you know what I'm talking about right now. Give me those A's if you got those really good vibes with your families, right? I know you do. So Chad, what is up, my dude? Rocka, good to see you here. Oh my goodness. Samantha, yeah, of course. I can go ahead and supply some of those recipes for you. Now, do know that, I don't know. Hold on just a sec. That one is actually, Samantha H is actually a good one. Hold on just a moment. Sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to, Samantha, sorry. I didn't mean to delete your message. My apologies. I will, Butterfingers up in here. Don't, Look at those good vibes coming in. What's up, Lindy? Scott, good to see you here. All right, guys. So one more time, Rocka, CBOE, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at that too. Let me load up this thing here. And I was gonna say, team, that just please remember. What's up, Abel? Oh man, good times. And CBOE, right? So let me go ahead and type that in real quick. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and slap the daily on this thing and leave. Oh man, this thing has been on such a nice upside. What? Look at this. Who just told me to look at this? Rocka, good call. Wow. No way. Team, when I mean a healthy growth is this. Like this is the way an asset should look as it moves into, I mean, this thing is breaking all-time highs like by every single day over the last, let's see. No way. This thing has faced 8 months of like just breaking all-time highs here. This asset is incredible. What is this? Global markets. No, CBOE. Oh God, of course, man. Damn. You look at this as an index. Aiden, what is up, my bro? Good to see you here. Oh, nice, man. You already had that good day in the markets. I love it. Getting that intraday trade. Samantha, I was paying attention to CAUD. Okay, let's load it up real quick. Let's see what's up. Berenson, what is up? Good to see you here. Oh, man, that is awesome. That ticker is crazy. Huge upside. Okay, I'm gonna slap the daily on this thing too. And what's it? I know I had a. Sorry, you guys. I know I had a ticker up in here before CBOE. Which one was it? Let me know. Remind me. CBOE to launch margined Bitcoin in either futures in January. No way. So it's going to actually launch a spot price action Bitcoin? Like a full-on, margined? Oh, yeah, you mean levered? Like a Pro Shares triple levered Bitcoin ETF? Was that the one that we were looking at? Origin BLFR? I remember it being, yeah? I'm gonna trust you, bro. I feel like I had this from last week, but no big deal. Damn, this thing has also been rallying. Good stuff. It was that one too, Hidden Agenda. Actually, I know there's a few tickers that I've been missing, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and load it up. Thanks, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing that. Please go ahead and notice right down there, Mark is showing us some fundamental metrics here for CAUD. Go ahead and feast your eyes on that. So let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm going to slap the daily on that damn thing. Get rid of some moving averages because it's getting a little convoluted. Like, whoa. Right? All right. Okay. Man's Everguard was telling me that GNS was the one too. Right, team. So as you come in, I'm going to just go ahead and let you know that it's going to be a little bit of a slower paced chat as we do have some moderation protection going on right now, right, team? So please go ahead and be patient as well. We have that 5-second slow mode as well. I apologize about all those things, team, but y'all know why it's necessary, man. We're not going to let any little monster come in here. It's all good. Fingerito says, dude, that, oh man, that looks funny. A fingerito sounds like a finger burrito, right? Wait, did it go beyond that 425? No, it's sitting in the other concentrated area. Look, check this out. See where it's at? We had two focus zones here, right? 425 and 435. We literally got both. We're sitting at one and we got the other one. Damn. A finger burrito. Anyway, let's go ahead and right. I was looking at it right over here too. Nice. Okay, so let's start off with CBOE, and honestly, something like this, yeah, sure, a daily time frame could work out, but seeing that this thing has been nothing but upside, my general time frame for this would actually be closer to the 5-day or the weekly time frame. And even that's already getting kind of cooked, right? So let's see the bi-weekly. Oh my goodness, man. Bi-weekly time frame volatility is absolutely getting to its extreme, right? So massive amount of shares being traded here. And look at this. Look at these bi-weekly candles. What? Every single bi-weekly candle here is green. What, man? That is awesome. This is so awesome. I mean, damn. This is massive. ADX with DMI Plus leading on the top side on the bi-weekly with 28%. ADX almost 30%. Guys, damn. This is so much power. This is so much belief. Oh my goodness, man. Stupid upside. Wait. Why are you saying that, Rosy Gray Glasses? Are we expecting something? Are we expecting a fundamental catalyst today for FNGR? I think Viri is expecting one too. I think it's earnings. And I think it's already making its upside. Ooh, boy. Is it though? Let me put this one back in. And I'm also going to keep... No, you know, I think I want to use the 12... Yeah, I'm going to use the 12 hour. I want to see all of the action here, right? Yeah, so very actually attempting to do this little silly breakout from this... I mean, it's a clear pennant right here, right? So, damn. It may have already realized its top side, but still, this can rip again. The real Ace Swang, what is good, man? Good morning to you. Rosie Grey Glass is saying, supposed to be some kind of FNGR corporate announcement this week. What effect that will have on price? Who knows, right? And Teaser, what is good, brother? Viri had earnings call this morning, no partnership news, but overall positive outlook for the future. Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good. At least we're coming in green, right? That is incredible. Thank you so much, team. Thank you so much for sharing all of your news here with the community, right? Very much appreciated. Lindy, are you playing those cannabis stocks? What is going on with you? What's the catalyst? Are we looking at a bump to the upside on cannabis? Very cool. Yeah, it's getting a nice daily pop right now. I actually still have the relevant resistances in the way, so it's going to be actually a pretty easy ticker for me to look at. I'm going to continue going over CBOE real quick, and I will come back to these tickers as we move. I'm going to slap that daily and continue on the analysis here, okay, team? So let me just adjust this real fast before I forget, and I shall come right back to it. Perfect timing. There we go. Oh, yeah, nice. It actually, over the last, on Friday, came back to test that channel again. Good. So the asset is still moving according to plan. Well, from back, I don't even know when. Aiden Davis saying, Arca, glad you made it home yesterday. Next time, I can wait until you get home. Dude, I was actually driving too, right? I didn't come back home until way later. I went to spend some time with my brother. Good times. Trade talk, good food, all of that stuff, man. Right, so let's go back right now to ticker symbol CBOE, and I'm gonna bring this down to shorter time frames. I want to observe this actually in the 4-hour time and see what it's looking like there. Okay, so 4-hour time frame is in fact showing a little bit more of reality here. We do have a resistance coming up. Now, if we're observing that through the RSI's perspective here, this is what I mean by resistance, right? Check this out. Right at this SMA 14 line, that is not quite the gravitational zone. So if it pushes a little harder than expected, it may succeed the SMA 14. But thus far, since, let me see volatility. Yeah, since volatility is actually a little bit low, is at the mean right now. Actually, let me see the hourly time frame if it's contracting. Yeah, volatility is contracting a little bit. It would need a bit of a stronger push to the upside to get over that top side of 177.31. I don't see it just yet. I think there could be a pullback here. As far as the 4-hour time frame is concerned, EMA 21 located at 172.96, which could be a zone for us to look at. And I do think that it may have the chance here at getting a pretty nice pullback, seeing that the 4-hour is building something called an ascending or a rising wedge. Sorry. Okay, so the rising wedge, bearish formation, short term in this case because it is the 4-hour time frame. So let's go ahead and just kind of load up that solid line here and give you that perspective, right? So it could have two implied ways, right? So this being one of them right here. I'll go ahead and adjust those lines in just a quick moment here. Patience, team. There we go. This could be one, and then also this could be another that's connecting pretty nicely, right? So if it is going to be the bottom side one, then I guess I would have to actually favor it around the lines. It actually doesn't even make that much sense, does it? Let me see. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, actually it does. I know I'm being critical with this, right? But yeah, it's a rising wedge. These are usually bearish formations. Price objectives, right? We can look at the very, very back side of the triangle, and this will actually display one of the targets that could be looked at, right? So remember, right now, this is actually a 4-hour time frame, so we would actually need the 4-hour candle to close, and this is going to tell us whether it's going to continue to the upside or not. But this is generally a bullish candle, could still face a resistance right up here at about 177.80, implying just a slight break out of the all-time high of 177.31. So if we do start capitulating, and may actually be later on in the day, maybe around here, right? So if it is towards the end of the session today, then the first target to look at would be around here. I'm going to go ahead and note them, right? 170.73 could be that bottom side, the very bottom side, right? But remember that there are two other ways to trade the asset, right? It would be the center of the triangle would be another price objective for us to observe, and that would actually be, let's see, you apply it in the same place, just pull it back so we have some space to look, right? That's very curiously, this target here of 172.93 is very much where the EMA 21 is located, that's literally where we just said right before we started noting down these targets, right? So 172.90, let's go ahead and put that down right there. And of course, the very last or the very first target to consider here would be the breakout range, right? So breaking out from this area here, we take that trend line from the top side to the bottom side of the triangle, right? And then we apply it right at that same place and move it to the left just a little bit, right? So that we have that little bit of space. Let me align it a little better here. And that should be okay, right? 174.02 could be the absolute first target, right? And I do think that it does have the juice to reach that. So 174.02, right? Let's go ahead and put it down just like that. Okay, team. So now this is based around a bearish formation. Another thing for you to observe here is that triangles usually require declining volume, right? So notice that your volume is also falling right here with upside price action. That is called a bearish divergence. Okay, so not always does it work, but it's good for us to observe every little single sign that we can put together. So Arca giving me that 439.40, was that the resistance that I was speaking of, my brother? 439.46 and moving, right? Hourly time frame has that resistance located right up here at about 439.87. Okay, so please remember that 439.87 is going to be critical here. If we break above that 439.87, then that's going to be a bullish SPY. If it does close beneath it, chances are is that it can actually pull back. Remember, we're looking at this on the hourly time frame. 15 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put an alert here if price action gets above this area here of 439.66. I want to know if it does. Okay, so 439.66. Let me see how close that is. Yeah, that's close enough, right? I'm going to do a 439.73 just to be safe here. There we go. We have a little bit of an alert right down there. And you'll see it pop up down here in the bottom right if it does choose to go there, right? So now we have these bottom side targets, right? Let's look at the 30-minute time frame to see if we have that suggestion for an upside continuation or not, right? Okay, declining volatility, but upside stochastics, and there could be a continuation to the upside, seeing that the MACD is about to make a bullish crossover here in the immediate short term. Yeah, that's looking okay. Hourly time frame in the gravitational zone here, likely going up. We already speculated on this, right? We would be combating the upside slightly, right? So 177.80 was the resistance that we were observing here, and it's already being validated by the 30-minute and hourly time frame candles. So, momentum. Okay, now jumping in, let's see. Hold on. Jumping into the bi-hourly and to the 3-hour, that's when you'll start to notice the resistance that we just spoke of. Here we go. Check it out. This is the upside that we're getting on the RSI signal, and here is the resistance of the SMA 14. Please notice that we actually were, making the upside here. We broke above it. We came back and validated that resistance. We're, broke below even still. Validated resistance again. It looks like we're trying to get a validation of resistance yet again before a continuation to the downside, right? So I just want you to know that there is that danger present, and it is giving us the same suggestion that we spoke of here in a discretionary manner. Okay, so now going to the 4-hour time frame, same thing right here. Resistance right at that SMA 14. Looks like that 177.80, right? And let's see the 8-hour time frame as we go, right? But overall, the 8-hour time frame in the bullish control zone, absolutely in the gravitational zone with an upside suggestion here. I know stochastics are coming down just a little bit here, but that's because of the shorter time frames. I believe that this has a short-term pullback. Looks like it can recover and continue on to the upside even still. it's looking pretty damn good, to be honest, right? So yeah, I think it's best if the asset does face a little bit of a breather first before its continuation to the upside. Please make sure to hit that like button, team. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, interact with the channel so we can get some more people. We can finesse that algorithm, right? Nice. SPY is crossing right now. Actually, you didn't notice it. It's on my other screen. We ended up getting that top side here. 12 minutes and 39 seconds to go, and it looks like we may actually be able to break upside of this mean band. But remember, as the asset approaches these center points of the linear regression channel, it starts to get more and more anxious, right? So CAUD is next in line. Let's go ahead and just observe the SPY just a little bit here before we get into that. But yes, we're going to take a look at CAUD. Oh man, okay. Yeah, team, I think eyes peeled on this, right? Eyes peeled, because there could be an opportunity, there could be a play right now. Joe H, what is good, my brother? Good to see you here. You're gonna sit this one out. Just a sec, team. Okay. All right, so let's continue on the analysis here. Getting a slight pullback from that top side as per expected, but please remember that this can also allow room for others to get long the asset right here, right? So if that's the case, then there may be an opportunity to continue on. Right, but we will see though. We will see, because overall, I mean, notice that this thing is actually, I don't know if it's actually looking like more of a bull flag in the 4 hour. Oh, that may be it. 4 hour time frame, huge hammer candle here. I you know what? Somebody actually pointed this out to me on Friday. What the hell happened? Look at this thing. It opened this candle up here at around 440, and price action just flashed to the downside on some mythical god, I don't even know what I want to say here, but it went down to 430, 450 in like a split second, you know? It's like Zeus shorted this thing, man, like just immediately, like, bah! And it just recovered immediately. Oh my goodness. Kitties Never Die saying ASRE down to 25.3. Wow. Let's see, maybe it dipped because of, oh, again with Moody's? Oh my goodness, man. Ever since Moody's put out around, what was it, like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, they put out a bearish SPY, a bearish S&P outlook. And I mean, to tell you the truth, it was true for about a month until it wasn't, right? So I don't know if I would trust Moody's like that. It looks like it was just, it could be just short term. The bottom line here is that the markets are pushing for what looks like to be the beginning of a Santa Claus rally, right? So I don't know. Chad Vivian, TSLA and an absolute, yeah. So we were looking at that earlier this morning, my brother. Huge upside on TSLA. Wondering if it actually met my resistance levels, right? So we were talking about, come on, man. There we go. Oh yeah, so completely beating the hourly time frame regression. Oh my goodness, man. Let's go to the bi-hourly real quick. Chee, way beyond that. 4 hour time frame. Let's see. Damn, dude. Get out of here. Is it going to a daily range? Am I just going to have to jump up to those levels here? What the hell is going on? Okay, not quite. All right, so let's see this on a 12 hour and an 8 hour as well. Okay. This is making a little more sense, right? So 8 hour, let me see the 12 hour just in case. Yep. I see it already. And it may have a chance here for a serious continuation, and I will show you why. So just real quick, for those of you that are trading Tesla, linear regression band on the 8 hour time frame is coming up at around 224.03. But notice a very important SMA 50 located right there at 226.99, which could be correlated with the top side of these candles right up in here. So I would say an overall range of 226.07 to about 227.02-ish, right? That could be a pretty strong area of resistance. Batter, what is good? Saying hello all. Red start of the week on FNGR, AMC, GME, ASRE. Are we bottoming today? That is a very, very interesting question. I have no clue if we're going to bottom today, team. Please remember, Please remember, when the markets rally to the upside, that brings usually that brings kind of a negative outlook for the small caps and micro caps, okay? So when the SPY capitulates, micro caps and small caps get a good little boost to the upside, which is literally what happened here, right? But now that we're getting this massive upside and a potential bull flag over here, then there's going to be a little bit of fear instilled into the micro caps and small caps, right? So Daryl added 40K more, a CLNV at 51, very, very cool. I forgot what were the bottom side supports that we were looking at. I totally forgot. So let's go ahead and jump into CAUD, but let me take a quick little sip of water here. Where the hell's the water bottle? Just a moment, team. Oh, there it is. We're about to look at this ticker right now, team. Just quick sec. Oh man, that's right. Northwest Sasquatch saying CPI read is tomorrow. Choppy day and in the morning. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. CPI is one of those very, very important reads. That is literally our inflation report, team. So that's gonna tell us a great deal over where the markets could be headed, right? So it's definitely something that we're gonna have to keep deeply in consideration here, right? So if you are along the markets, you know what I say when trading those days, right? Sometimes it's best for you to just kind of take a back seat with things and just, observe, right? So in this particular case, the SPY, I haven't forgotten about CAUD, just a sec. This is what we were talking about, 5 minutes to close. Uh-oh. We may get a chance here at some longs. Oh man, let me go ahead and take a look at my damn broker to see if I have any open or settled cash right now for, in other words, settled paper trades for training purposes only, right? As this is breaking above that mean band and could suggest a continuation to the upside in literally minutes. Right, so let's go ahead and load up the SPY and take a look at this real quick, team. Just a sec. Gee, looking good, boy. Okay, let's see. Man, this thing is feeling weird. Wow. Right. Oh, man, come on. Oh, my goodness. Look at that thing. Team, remember that? Oh, my goodness. Look at this. So 4 minutes to close. Remember that if it does close beneath the 439.89, there could be a shot at a potential downside. Hold on. I will say that it wouldn't be for too big of a downside here, it looks like. I mean, to be honest, this could actually be a quick little 30% gainer. A quick little. It looks like the spot. I mean, to tell you the truth, it really does look like some quick little opportunities here and there. Like these would be scalps. It's incredible volatility. That's right, Aiden. It is looking massive. Hold on. 3 minutes to close. Not closing beneath the regression band just yet. Gee, man. Focus, focus, focus. That is right, team. I am not a financial advisor. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment. Shit. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing, man. 2 minutes 29 to close. And it's potentially suggesting a downside. Oh, man. Optics, you're going to dollar cost average into FNGR. Off-grid Gorilla SPY to 440.89, then down to 437.60. That's what I am seeing. See, the thing is that on both the hourly and the 5 minute, the EMA 7 and EMA 9 are located right at around 439.53. I am seeing a 439.37 too, right? I definitely see it. And the target of around 437.60 could be an hourly play. I can't ignore that this on a 4-hour time frame kind of looks like a damn bull flag, to be honest. So here, look, this could be a potential play here. 1 minute and 30 seconds SPY, okay? And I am specifically speaking about puts, but if this closes right beneath that area of 439.88, what we're looking for is a potential bounce from these moving averages to the upside here, and it could recover to, I would say, to these two candles right back here at around 439.80. Okay, 439.80 to around 439.85 could be a potential entry if it doesn't immediately just go down, right? But I don't really see any reason for the SPY to drop that aggressively. So I don't have settled cash, team. I'm not going to be able to trade this. So I'm just kind of letting you know, right? Let's see, 44 seconds, 43 seconds left to close. 434.80 could be the spot, right? 35 seconds left. Let's go ahead and see if we were, yeah, it would be something like this, right? Let's do it. Just upside of the prior high stop. Okay, and now let's dim this just a bit. Okay, let's see if it can get 5 seconds left to close. Let's see if it makes that top side real quick. There we go, got the closure in. Close beneath the linear regression band, looking good. Looking a little bearish right now. Woof. My goodness. Struggling to get up that. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Look at that thing. Oh, do it. Fill it. Oh, hell no. Bunch of games over here. There you go. All right, resistance here at the 485 could be that secondary zone, and there it is at 485 right now. It just got the secondary entry as well right there, 435.85. Remember that your stop loss has to be set tight. Oh yeah, we were looking at a potential, I guess safely we can say that a stop loss can be set actually right on top of these two candles here. 440.20, very dangerous area too. Okay, careful. But this would be the short play here, team. Rosy Gray Glasses, just have a feeling the SPY is doing weird things. Yeah, especially right before CPI, right? But I can't play it. I definitely can't play these. I don't have any settled cash. Oh, I had something to talk to you guys about too. Let me see. All right, let's see if it actually catches that resistance. And then this thing, let's just see what it does, right? So now that you're close to in the money, please remember that the 0 DTE puts often gain pretty fast, right? So if you can catch a quick percentage gain on this, then that would be the scalp move that, to look out for, right? So you should be just at break even or slightly in the money right now. There we go. Okay, so if you're in the money right now, it looks like you should be up a good 5-8%, right? So now notice that the EMA 7 and the EMA 9 are located at 439.52-ish, right? So price action could come back down to those areas, get you a quick little 15% gainer, and be out of the markets. Remember, team, this thing could reverse to the upside at any moment. Be very careful here, okay? Be very, very, very careful, as it is very tough for me to be able to tell you that there could be a slight downside, and I really do mean slight, okay? Because these are dangerous times to trade. You want to protect yourself against potential surges to the upside. You're in the money, you're green. If it does look like you have even a 5 or 10%, get out of the markets. You're good, right? Not financial advice. We're talking about paper trades here, training purposes only, but you are in the green right now, okay? Be very, very wary over what you do next. I hate that I can't trade it with you either, right? I would love some skin in the game with you. But entry happened. We could speculate at that 439.59. Not sure if it can reach it, but of course, we have to present the thesis anyway. So if it does come back down to 439.59, it would actually be paired better along the lines of this candle here. 439.50, I would say about 55. 439.55. That could be another 5% there. Right? Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Good deal. Let's see the 5-minute. Yeah, 5-minute time frame. 55 seconds left to close. A potential shooting star right here. That could be a little bit of a bearish outlook. When you start seeing these long wicks to the upside, team, that's not the best look for the price action, right? At least, 70 Mustang, we're definitely going to take a look at it, just taking advantage of this little short-term opportunity, because there's plenty of people in here that are holding long positions that are currently going deeper and deeper in the red. This is a good opportunity to hedge against your long positions, right? So if we take advantage of these, then you'll be able to maintain yourself delta averaged, right? So that would be good, right? Check this out. 15 seconds left to close this 5-minute candle, looking like a shooting star. That may actually suggest a continuation to the downside here. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, RSI starting to pivot towards the downside here, team. Here we go. 5-minute close is now in. Shooting star printed. Downside should start happening a little heavier now. Your position should be up at around, I'd say, 15%, 10 to 15% easy right now, okay? This is Take Profit 1. You're in with Take Profit. Good job. If you took it, good. Congratulations to you, right? Next target that we can look at here, remember, is not at all any guarantee, but there is a potential all the way down here to that 439.37, and I think I could actually adjust it ever so slightly to this target of about 439.40, right? So let's go ahead and just adjust that ever so slightly here in the event to where you're still long these puts. Congratulations to you if you did catch that quick gainer, right? So let's come on, man. What's going on here? Let's add the thing. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, congratulations to you, team. Please remember, if it were my position, I would have already been out entirely here. Just a quick little gainer for me there, right? But still has the potential, right? So here's the next target that I'm observing, 439.40. Keep it moving. Now, the opposition of the 5-minute candle printing right now, definitely don't want to see it like that, okay, for a downside play. You definitely do not want to see this as a hammer candle, because this would suggest a bull flag and a recovery, right? Very, very dangerous to do so. And that still has 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to close. And that would be the direct opposition, okay, team? I'm feeling a little weird over that right now. So I like I said, personally, I would have already been out. Yes, team, we're going to get to CAUD. I just wanted to make sure that we can get a good, I just wanted to make sure that we can get a good little scalp here for the team that is currently holding the assets that are going into the red, right? So this is my way of showing you how we can hedge against those positions, because oftentimes, team, my goodness, right? So if you were able to capitalize on that quick little 15%er right now, that is a very much a congratulations to you, right? But this is usually how it's done, right? It's usually done like this. We put the stop losses in case of anything, and then the rest is over, right? So keep an eye on that 5-minute candle. Keep an eye on that 5-minute, right? Look at this thing. It's printing a hammer candle. It's looking a little nervous here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to close. Off grid, I don't know about this opportunity here. I know that there's a resistance coming up yet again at this 439.86, right? That could be just a resistance validation of the linear regression channel that we already got once, but it doesn't matter. We can get it again, I guess. Here it is. And then we would see if it continues to the downside. But please remember, team, that I personally would have already been out with this gainer here. Let's see if it does it. Okay. Yeah, resisting from that center band and also resisting from this candle right up in here at that 439.94. Thank you, Mark. Oh, man, Philip, thank you so much. Hit that like. That's right. Mark Roche saying CAUD 341 VWAP at 389 RSI and let's see, at 55 on the 1 minute. Thank you, brother. Yeah, feeling a little bit nervous on this one, team. I think that that resistance level is actually getting penetrated right now, and I am not feeling the best about it. It could tweezer top here at that 440, but I'm not trusting it too much. I really did mean a slight downside on this for a quick little scalp, right? Let's see if it actually resists that tweezer. That is a potential too. If it prints a tweezer here. 49 seconds left to close. Yeah, I would say, if anything, team, if it breaks this top right here, if it breaks the 439.99, it's donezo. Don't let it pierce the top side of that. In fact, we want to encourage a tweezer. Yeah, we want to encourage a tweezer print. 29 seconds left. It's looking like the bears. 23 seconds. And please remember that we still have not hit stop. 16 seconds left. Tweezer top on a 5-minute looking okay. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Here we go. 3 seconds left. Looks like we got a tweezer print. There may be a downside here. Here we go. Okay. Off grid. Eyeballs on your price action here. Short-term opportunity coming up. I'm still trusting the EMA 7 and the EMA 9. This may be one of those short-term opportunities to just catch a quick little scalp and be out. I'm not the biggest fan of the price action on this. And I'm really not sure if it can continue to the downside any further, but it's catching a little bit of consolidation signals with some downside. It is a little overextended in stochastics, but you can clearly see that the 5-minute time frame still has more upside to go. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, here we go. Let it move just a little bit. Oh my goodness, man. I just want to make sure that I have my community entirely out of the position. We leave nobody behind. Okay. That 440.89 top. Yeah, that tweezer top right there, right? I'm feeling the same. I'm just a little bit nervous over the price, right? Damn. Yeah, my brother. I think a little bit of contraction happening in the larger time frame. So we're still expanding here on the 5-minute. Which means more traded shares on average. There we go. Come on, catch it. It's not even going back down to the EMA 7 where we wanted to support. So that's what makes me feel a little nervous, right? That it's taking a little longer than expected. But, we did speculate on the potential of this being an hourly play instead of it being a short-term 5-minute play. But I mean, then again, if we do get that hourly close upside of the mid band here in 47 minutes, then that's, that would be completely bullish. Okay, so that's it's getting close to that target. Hold on. This is what I was talking about earlier. I wouldn't trust the price action here if it starts to break. It already broke the prior bar high on the 5-minute, right? So now breaking the 439.99. That would be my confirmation here for an out. Although price action can still capitulate. I mean, right, so still facing that resistance there. Yeah, the break of the prior bar high, that doesn't look so convincing, right? Barely up it. Oh my goodness, man. There, off grid. That's a complete break. I don't trust the price action here, my brother. I would tread very carefully as it will start to turn that 439.89 into support now. I'm not sure that it can capitulate from here. It's got 439.89 it's got a few supports now. Breaking prior bar highs. This is not a good look as far as my experience, right? But please be very careful here as it's coming back down to that to validate the support, I think. The 439.89 to 439.99 are current supports. And if you still have conviction in the play, usually when this type of thing happens to me, I'll immediately remove about half my position here or 3/4 the position, get a better entry, and then, play that to the downside. This thing is getting very careful to the stop point anyway, right? So this is already a huge wide stop loss. My stop loss was set at about 440.19. But remember, I wasn't trusting price action after our take profit down here. That was already feeling a little weird. Right? Price action is still suggesting an upside, my brother. I do not trust it. Okay? I'm telling you, I do not trust it. But let's go ahead and Off Grid Gorilla, keep me posted on this. Keep me updated with your play. This is not to say that there is no more downside to go. Overall, you played the 440.89 already? Okay, no, nice. Just before close, 3-day puts, made 65%. Okay, awesome. That is good to know. Awesome. Okay, good. Yeah, I was going to say real quick that it's not that I'm saying that this is just not going to face any more downside. It just feels like it's trying to break out, right? And seeing that it's around 45 minutes left to the lunchtime in NYSE, I mean, very well it could face that, right? But very good to have the entire family out, team. Congratulations to you if you were able to capitalize on that 15 to 20% gainer that we got right down to here, these targets. So I love it, actually, right there, right at the EMA 7 close. The great part about those 0 DTEs, right? You're able to capitalize on quick gains almost immediately. So, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these lines here as they're going to be chirping and warping and blurping and whatever. Right? But I love it, team. Congratulations to you if you did long those puts. And yet now you're up 20% on a potential 5 to 10% red day on your longer holds, right? So let's go back to the other chart here and take a look at ticker symbol CAUD and find out what the deal here is, right? Because lots of people talking about this. I will say one thing, team. Oh my goodness. This is looking very similar to a ticker called Redbox, okay? Now, and actually several tickers as well as Veri. And who else had it? There was another ticker that looks just like this. That was that Veri for the vaccinations? I think it was. So here it is. And let me bring this up on a daily. this right over here. So this is what it's looking like. Okay, I'm not sure if it's gonna behave like this, but CAUD almost feels like it's kind of performing something like that, right? So you can barely see the price action. You can barely see this like these tiny little candles until you just start seeing massive ones, right? Or a massive one. Oh my goodness. So 12-hour time frame. Let's see what it looks like on the 12-hour, right? Jeez, I mean, that was straight capitulation. I'm not sure that I can even compare it. So CAUD actually presenting something similar to that, but let's observe momentum. Let's see what it's got, right? Because every moving average that it has, price action is way below. I will say that the stochastic momentum indicator is completely cooked here, entirely oversold. And let's put this is something that we can do, okay? Notice here that there has been, oh man, no way. Hold on. There has been, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is at historic lows, right? So stochastic momentum is at a historic oversold percentage. So, yeah, the only time that it ever was closed was back here in May 2022. And let's go ahead and compare that to the price action in May, right? So, let's go back on Stokes. And kind of we're going to pin it. We're going to pin something right there. And we're going to see what price action did, right? So, yeah, Friday the 13th. All right, so let's see. Right about here. Now, yeah, let's come back to price action around there. And let's see what happened. Not even sure what to make of all this crap here. Wow. Okay, let me see the 6-hour time frame right around that zone there. So I guess there was a reversal of sorts. I don't know what it means to go to like just move up $1 like that, right? So opening at 991, and then over the next few days it went to 1045. So let me see the stochastic again. It did. I will say that it did take a while for it to max out in volatility. Right here. Look at. I'm hovering here with my candle. Oh, I'm sorry, with my mouse. But I'm really looking at over here. Okay, so look at this. When we were at max expansion, the top side that you got was actually just under $1, from 961 to 1065 at the very max. Right. So that was the only time that volatility ever, or I'm sorry, that momentum ever reverted from that point. Yeah, so, and in fact, the top side from that moment, damn. The top side to be looked at from that moment was actually a high of 995 from an opening of 991. Oh, team. I'm not sure what to make of this, team. I'm not the biggest fan of the ticker, right? But I mean, it's trading way more shares than it did before. So, yeah, I think, let me go back to the 30-minute time frame, give you a quick little, up. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. This is going to be very critical for the price action, okay? 30-minute time frame, SMA 50 is so important, okay? If it breaks beneath it already broke two times, right? This candle and this candle. What I mean to say is that if it closes something as small as an hourly or even a 30-minute beneath this SMA 50, price action can be introduced, first of all, to 297 from there, okay? And then if 297 fails, your bottom side targets are going to start looking like 266 to about 260, okay? So I just want you to be very careful with this. It's not looking the best in the world, but this SMA 50 sometimes tends to be a pretty strong support. Look at that float. Oh yeah, man. That's to tell you the truth, I would never myself personally, I mean, if I feel daring enough, I would trade something that tiny, but wait, how I have a float of 2.4 million. Garbini, you're showing a float of 682,000. Could that be a tradable float? Am I looking at the free float? That's curious. That's very curious. Wow, gotta turn down this damn heat. Whew. So Weeble's giving you a 682,000 float. Very curious. Interesting times. US1, what is up? Philip, CYBN, I have not looked at. Have I looked at it before? Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on, team. I got to get this heater off. Holy crap. It is super hot. It's like, just like right when I step out, I'm sure everybody's wives does the same thing, right? They're always cold. They're always putting on a coat or something. Yeah, but left yesterday to go to my brother's, came back, the heater set to 72. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. It felt, you know how the temperature outside says 67 degrees out, but feels like 32, right? So when I came home, it was set to 72, but felt like 106 at Palm Springs, right? So it was terrible. That actually messes with my mood. Oh my goodness, man. Had to step outside right away. So, okay, nice little bounce here from that SMA 50. You're always freezing, Mark? Oh, dude. I wish that I ran like that, man. My hands, dude, when you shake my hands in person, you'll know. This guy is running hot all the time. Origin, what is up, buddy? You got CAUD shares from LGIQ dividend on E-Trade today. Should account for volume. Volume is actually dropping on a 30-minute with declining price here, so that's a pretty good sign. And also, I was talking about that SMA 50 support, right? So my problem here is, I guess now, my problem is that price action came back to support from the EMA 21 30-minute. Got a, nice bounce to the upside, but failed it and got a resistance grab, and now failed that. Is bouncing from the SMA 50. We could be looking at a continuation to the downside at 393. But why? Why though, right? I mean, it's a small cap. And if we're also looking at the broader markets, it's temporary, right? Broader markets going up. And that's really the entire basis around that thesis, right? The broader market's already touched 440.51. Right? So that's kind of the reason why I'm feeling like, the small caps may have a little bit of a shot here and there. Thank you, brother. But I do feel like that EMA 21 may play a key resistance. Not a problem, team. Keep an eye on it, okay? BLFR. Let's take a look at this real quick. Again, we have a micro cap here, and price action on the SPY is currently pulling back ever so slightly. Oh, off grid gorilla, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Saying, just an FYI, you called out the 440.89 top on Friday as a strong resistance. When it double topped at it, it was when I took entry Friday, 3-day put and bought calls for the DRV, which is the real estate, right? And the real estate inverse, I believe it is. At the same time as you were playing the inverse with a 100% accuracy. Oh, dude, no way. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. I can't believe that this is what I notice from you, right? You usually tend to point out right when my initial targets. It looks like you bank off of my instinct. And sometimes I notice that as the price action is moving, you tend to ignore what I say afterward until I give a final something after, like at the I think you know my pivots. I think you know me, my psychological pivots, right? So you bank off of my like original instinct, and then if you don't hear a conviction out of my voice saying I am out, like this is not good, then you will likely continue it. Dude, it takes a lot to read someone, especially when you're not catching my hand gestures, you're not catching you're not catching my facial expressions. You're not seeing if I have uncertainty in my face or anything like that, right? So it's quite impressive that you are able to read someone in that manner. Oh man, but yeah, over the trades that we've placed and that we've won and that we've lost over these last weeks and weeks, like it's incredible, man, that you pull off, because my instinct is where I long or short. That's where I do it. But I'm giving the updates as they move because I want people to know what's going through my mind too. Right? So at that point, I'm just like, man, I'm feeling like it could do this or it could do that, but remember that I'm still playing my play. So very curious. But BLFR, let's look at this real quick. As I can already see what's happening in the price action, there is a breakout here from what could be considered either a bull flag or let's see. It looks like it was a pennant in some way. Yeah. But Off-Grid Gorilla, thank you, my brother. Really appreciate you. So here we go. Yeah, it looks like it was doing something like this and something like this. Let me align these resistances as best I could right there. So this is a bull pennant. Right? It usually suggests an upside. And it looks like we just overshot the topside target, which was about this here. So let me put that topside target. Right? So price action was said to come up to a target of 64.36. And we got this 12-hour breakout to face the resistance at 63.50. Very, very close, within a penny. Right, so I like that we got that, right? So now it's likely that, it's this move was already played out. So if there is a continuation to the downside here, let's see. Yeah, if there is a continuation to the downside here, it would be correlated to the SPY's upside. And is the SPY continuing on an upside? Well, yes, it is. So if we do get this continuation to the upside, I guess this BLFR ticker, man, yeah, CLUD gaining 353. I'm thinking that it can go up to 394, team. Okay, keep an eye on that. Yeah, so this would actually face a continuation to the downside, and I can see where too. Let's pull up the EMA 21 12-hour time frame. That's why it's very curious to me. This 3463 is very curious to me because we broke out of this triangle and never came back to validate the support of this support. Of this of this conversion from resistance into support. Sorry to be so redundant, right? So that could be a reason why you could face a pullback. I know, very aggressive. Right? But we still have to kind of, not ignore that. So 4-hour time frame is the hopium here. EMA 21 bounced from the 4-hour time, suggesting a continuation to the upside. But still, notice your RSI. It's in the gravitational zone, very likely going to get pulled to the downside. Stochastic starting to downside here. Looks like the MACD is getting ready for a bearish crossover, and we're starting to contract on a 4-hour. Now, there's actually outbound cash, right? So now let's go to the 30-minute time frame and see what is the scoop there, right? So, yeah, potential upside here. That could be a resistance. 30-minute time frame is actually now moving below this SMA 50. That's not good. Resistance could be at 62.61 to 65.45, and likely a continuation to the downside. Team, please be very careful over what you are doing here, right? Because I do see a continuation. I could be very wrong, but the thing is that we're breaking below critical supports. So Off-Grid Gorilla saying, you have taught me. So what I see is based on what you see. and what you've taught me, right? So it is getting easier and easier to make my trades. Thanks for all you have done for me and our community. Off-Grid Gorilla, my dude. Bringing in all the soul, bringing in all of the love. My dude, man, come on. That's so kind of you, man. I appreciate you to no ends for sharing that with the community, my brother. I mean, dude, you were a star master student, man, so I I was lucky to have you. And I can already see it, man, from the new group of the master students that just started with me this weekend. I can already see those faces. I can already see the twinkle in those eyes, just like my Battle Josh Thai said, right? I can see the twinkle in some of those already, and I'm like, oh, I see you. I see you. Those high probability potentials, just like I did Cryptic, just like I did Sebastian, right? So those guys turned out to be pretty amazing, right? Although they did have already their proper discretion, they already had their little hunger bite, right? There's no way I can take credit for your entire learning, sir. You alone did it for yourself. But let's go ahead and continue on the markets here and see what is good, right? Right. So GNS. Somebody asked me to take a look at GNS, right? Man's Everguard, what's up, buddy? Yeah, man. Yeah. That is pumping to the upside right now. I will say that the daily time frame is at a critical resistance. I mean, shoo, right now it's at a resistance. That would be 66.12 to about 66.57. 66.12 to about 66.57. 66. What's the top side of this? 66.49. Oh, man. It already got that top side. It literally just touched it right now. Did it just do it right now? Freaking liar. Oh, my goodness. You got a triple. You know, to me, what that means, Mark Roach? Because I raced motocross and supercross for years. Triple just means a triple jump, right? So you take off from the first lip, and you land on the landing of the third mound, right? Followed by another one that's similar. So triple or double. So I actually loved to see that. It took me back. All right. So GNS. Could the downside be ready or a pullback be ready from this zone? Well, there is a probability that contraction may start, right? First of all, we are approaching, right, the lunchtime in NYSC. It's already 8:34 a.m. Pacific time. And there could be, there could be a contraction phase into the next hour. So let me pull up the 30-minute time frame and speculate here. Huge expansion happening in volatility, actually. Still suggesting an upside continuation, even on the 30-minute. I want to find where the resistance of the SMA 14 is on the RSI, though. So let's just go up and find where that could be. Oh, man. Yeah, this thing is suggesting upside massively. Let's see. Jeez, get out of here. Are you serious? That's awesome. Hold on. It's like hard to believe things like this, especially when it comes to a micro cap, right? Because we're talking about 65 cents here. You can mangle this thing. You can mangle this thing with some deep pockets. So if it does get mangled, somebody could take profits at any moment and it could capitulate. But I'm going to be very honest here. Everything is pivoted towards the upside. Damn. Gravitational zone on the bull strength percentile in the bullish control zone. That's huge. All right, so bi-hourly time frame, upside pivot, expansion happening, more shares traded, inbound cash coming in bi-hourly. Wow. 4-hour time frame. This is a critical setup for me in the bi-hour, in the 4-hour. This is literally my long position on a 4-hour. Like, I would have already gotten long the crap out of this if I knew. But again, I'm trying not to trade microcaps anymore, team. I'm not really the biggest fan of trading small assets anymore. As you know what, as a professional trader, you'll go back into your P&L with your year-over-year gains or losses, right? You'll start to notice that your biggest losses or your break-evens came from small caps and microcaps, right? So I noticed that on my own. So I want to remove myself from trading the small caps and micros some more, right? Because that's really where I really specialize in the small caps. And I loved it, right? But know for a fact that it's one thing to call out the play. It's quite another to play the play, right? So you have to be very careful when it comes to trading these. Tesla going straight up again, dude. Tesla is a monster. Oh my goodness, dude. And is that actually pushing the markets upside with it too, or what? Dude, what? That is awesome. Yeah, very nice upside here on the SPY. So, and I'm not saying that it's correlated. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But it's Tesla. Let's look at it. Dude, stupid price action. Right, so this is November 2020, November 8th, 2023, right over here. That could be a slight resistance to be faced right now, right? Yeah, man, look at that. Mark Roche saying that Tesla is up 4.32% up on the day. Crazy. Jack Wolf saying the bags are getting heavier. I assume you're talking about GNS, right? But yeah, GNS absolutely ripping that top side, man. Wow, oh wow. And like I said, team, do I have anything for GNS, by the way? Let me see. I want to see if I have a thread of analysis on this. I don't, but it's okay. And it looks like, let's see, April. Yeah, no, it looks like I just have my first chart located on a March this year, right? So that's about as, yeah, we were trading the downside here on this thing. So that was at the end of February. And I haven't looked at GNS really since. Huge recovery, right? Wow. Yeah, you guys, I think if this is going to face a macro resistance, then that could very well, oh man, if it can make it that high, that would be stupid cool. But look at this. Yeah, right. Hold on. Right here. 74.97. And I was going to be like, what the hell, Arca? What are you seeing? Why are you saying that? How did you just come up with all of those cents? 79.47, 74.97. How did you not just say 75 cents? Why didn't you just say 74? Why 74.97? Well, that's because that's where the gap is, okay? Lots of people fail to see things like that, right? So it's okay, right? We're here to learn together. So I'm going to point out to you a very important gap. And in fact, we have to point out first the shorter time frame gap. This one here. Right? That gap is of critical importance. Come on. There we go. Now, actually, let's tighten up the targets here. If it lands at 75 exactly, the opening, then I'll change it to 75. In fact, this one says opening of 70. Yeah, it's actually 75. Let me see. Yeah, dead 75. And let me see this one here. Does it have an opening of 75? Okay, so yeah, let's adjust this to a 75, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's gonna have to do it. It's gonna have to do it. And the low of this candle here, 77, right? So we have 77.29. So let's bring it down to 77 as close as we can. There you go. So the reason why I chose the 77 top is in case price action does get a little bit of a FOMO, right? Because as you start approaching in here, this is the take profit, 72.51. So if your take profit is located at 75, likely you're going to start catching people pulling out of the market right at about 73.50 to around 72.57, right? So right in here, you're going to get these people starting to exit, right? You're going to start seeing FOMO trying to take it to the upside. But usually when you face these gaps to the upside, especially a gap that has not been filled, that's kind of a strong resistance, right? So I'm going to go ahead and stick to my guns here and say that 75 to 77 could be a very, very, very strong pullback area. And I am not guaranteeing that it's going to get there. That's kind of high. That's a very, very, very high target to look at. Because, I mean, to be honest here, if I can start observing key resistances, then there's one just below. Yeah, I mean, this would also oh my goodness, man. This would also encourage a sell-off, right? Right at about 74.04, which is where we were talking about these candles here. Right over here. Oh, man. Yeah, this one's, I'm not going to lie. This one's a little bit of a complicated play, a little sketchy, right? 67.19 is a potential temporary resistance, and this is really a temporary. All right, you guys. So yeah, eyeballs in the market, right? I would be very careful trading this asset as, like I said, at any moment, somebody could just pull profits and be like, peace and adios, and they became millionaires and leave everybody holding the bags. You don't want that. And another thing that I will share with you, team, is that if I'm not going to do this any longer because of what I obviously said, right? But holding micro caps and holding small caps overnight is already a danger, right? But the thing is that it won't be dangerous if you truly believe in the asset's capabilities. And I mean that in a macro perspective, as an investment strategy, not as a day trade strategy. Because oftentimes I tend to get investors that come to me and they say, Arca, this thing is down like 10%. And I longed 30,000 shares yesterday. So, but if you long 30,000 shares yesterday and this thing just went down, that's really, that you shouldn't really care, right? Because the thing is that you're looking at an investment strategy because you're looking at the fundamentals behind it, right? And likely these fundamentals are going to play overall. They're going to play over a longer period of time rather than the immediate short term, right? So you're going to get natural pullbacks, technically, statistically speaking. You're going to get those ebb and flows, right? So I often get that, and I tell them, well, if you're looking at this as an investment strategy, it really wouldn't matter if you pick this up at 65 or even at 50, because the thing is that in a year or whatever, this thing could be worth $12. So your 50 cent or 65 cent entry really wouldn't matter at that point, especially if it went up to $40, right? So like if you long something at 50 or 65 and this thing went to 40 in 2 years, like it doesn't matter, right? So but that's the whole point of investing, right? Is that you believe in the company, you actually have done your homework, you're tracking its fundamentals, you know the balance sheets, you know what the company is doing as far as the shareholder money. Does the company have shareholder confidence, right? Does it have a good CEO? Do you know that the CEO is looking to do good with the future, right? Do they have a good track record? And is the CEO paired well with a good CFO? Right? Because you're not going to get good upside if you don't have a good CEO paired with a good CFO, right? So a lot of those investment strategies are hard to look at and they're hard to back test, right? But I would say that I'm no one to be able to gauge that for you. I'm a statistical trader. I'm a systematic one at that. And I take into consideration very little fundamentals, right? So at least I can give you a forecast over what can happen over the next few days, right? So in case there is a better opportunity to get long, I would prevent you from getting long 65, just for example. And I would say, hold back. You could probably get an entry back down to around 45 cents. And then you'd be like, holy crap, let's do that instead. Yeah, I could do that, but I can't tell you whether the company is going to be amazing in the future or not. That would be you to tell me, right? So I love it. I love it that we can all support ourselves, team. I love that we can all observe the markets in a different way and use the better part of our abilities to support each other and make this upside happen for everyone's portfolios, right? I love it. I love it. And of course, we're talking about paper trading. You're fired. All right. Okay. So, but yeah, GNS looking very strong. First temporary resistance, 67.19. Continuation to the upside here into the range of about 75 to 77, being that there is a very strong gap that has already been filled for quite some time. And also the fact that we have a current gap that has not been filled. Keep an eye on it. Who got canned? Chad Vivian saying Troika, CEO and CFO started banging. Does that mean they had a close correlation? I would assume so, right? Oftentimes you want the CEO to be paired with good people, man. Because the thing is here, man, is you have the guy running the show. If he can't delegate, then what is he going to do? You know, there's one thing that my father taught me, right? Because this is a family-owned business, right? It's the family has its own corp, right? So he taught me something very critical. He saw me trying to get my hands dirty. And he said, "I love what you're doing, son." And I'm like, "I've been doing this though. I'm just trying to learn." He goes, "And I'm letting you do that. You know, right now that you're trying to learn in your first few years, you know, trying to see what it's like in the shop versus in the office. That's okay. That's good." He goes, "But it's going to come to a point, and very soon, to where I'm not going to need you back here. I'm going to need you to continue running the office because you're going to be the one running the show." And he said, "I'll tell you why." He goes, "You see the Trump Tower in Vegas? You see the name on it, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Donald Trump's tower, yeah." And he goes, "Well, do you think he's down there as a chef?" He goes, "Do you think he's cleaning the toilets?" He goes, "Do you think that he's doing room service?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "That's right." He goes, "It's because he has a good staff. He has staff that he can delegate things to. So I'm gonna need you to learn how to run your company and have a good staff so that you can depend on them to run the daily things, the daily errands for you. Because you're going to be the one to worry about the bigger moves. You're going to be the one to worry about the next weeks, the month from now, the sales. Make sure that all that runs perfectly, and then you'll be able to delegate what your shop is doing. So I like that you're getting the perspective over the shop now. But I want you to have a good staff so that you can be able to delegate your stuff. So if the CEO is having to run everything, then you're not going to get a good show, man. He needs to have a good backing system, and he needs to definitely have a good relationship with his staff, man. It's important. We don't know the internals of those things oftentimes. So yeah, there could have been for Troika, there could have been a good start between that CFO and him, right? So we don't know. But yeah, team, very, very happy for the questions. Thank you so much. Oh, my battle. What the hell, man? Thank you so much for your dono, dude. Now, Battle is saying, statistically speaking, can you chart where my missing 13 millimeter socket could be? Yesterday, Josh Sty and I were speaking, and I told him that, you know, there are very specific tools that you use for very specific situations on a day trade, right? So, for example, we often look at things like when we were training the SPY, right? We're training the SPY in several time frames here, but you'll notice that in the 5-minute time frame, I have very specific tools, right? So, for example, moving averages, right? So you have things like an exponential moving average. This is the exponential 200 suggesting a perfect 215.62 alongside the 215.58 discretionary bottom, right? Very curious that it has that perfect touch. But then you have an SMA 200 that's slightly off of it, right? So this marks off a very specific set of tools. Sorry, this is Tesla, not SPY. So the thing here is that I was telling him, it's like the difference between your 13 mil or your 12 millimeter to your half inch wrench, right? So you have a half inch wrench and then you have a 12 mil, not the same. First of all, we're looking at standard versus the metric system, right? So one's tighter. One is definitely tighter. It's going to be more, I guess, more accurate. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Metric system is really, a lot better than the standard, right? Arguably, right? But no, nonetheless, they're different. They're meant for different things. So if you use a 13 mil or a 12 mil where a half inch wrench needs to be used, you may strip your 12 or the half inch or whichever one's bigger, right? So you may strip it because you weren't observant enough to use the actual tool for the situation. And I was comparing that to trading, right? So I tend to do that with the people I care about, with my master students, with him, and I do that here oftentimes too, right? I'll tell you guys, like, I mean, if you're a professional swimmer, You're not going to be doing like upside down butterfly strokes when you're competitively swimming. Come on, man. You need to swim forward, right? Face down. Let's go and take the breaths every time you get that stroke, every 2, right? So whatever that is, there are certain tools for the certain situation. Good stuff, team. Good stuff. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that we can finesse that algorithm. So yeah, team, that's the reason why he came up with that. But Battle, thank you so much for your dono, man. Really appreciate you. I love you to death, man. SNDL, what in the crap is it doing? In fact, it's coming up to the very resistance that we pulled up here saying, oh yeah, the play is happening, right? So this is what the play was. You're back in puts on the SPY. Off-grid gorilla, we're so close to lunch. Careful there, brother. Careful. As soon as you're in the green. Let's see. Josh Thai said, correct. Right tool for the correct outcome. That's right, man. Or, you also want to take care of them. Man, you want to take care of your things. You don't want your tools to go bad. It's just you're going to be spending money that you shouldn't have, right? So, you're going to respect your craft. And you're going to respect the tools that your craft has. Right? So whether it be drawing, whether it be playing chess, whether it's speed cubing, solving puzzles, drawing, right? You can pottery, right? Anything like that, man. Anything, a professional race car driver, all of those things. You're not going to catch a professional race car driver in a 1996 Honda Accord, right? The wrong tool. Wrong tool for the situation. You're not going to go and race that, right? Pretty sure, it's going to be the best driven Honda Accord ever for sure, right? It's going to look amazing, but it's probably not going to compete too well against the other Formula Ones, right? So, oh man. Anyway, enough with the silly analogies here. So let's go ahead and take a look at SNDL. Oh man. So yeah, we had a nice little opportunity here, and that was based on a ascending broadening wedge. Topside target was actually to be at around 261. Price action came up to around 236. Fair enough. Zen for life. Yeah, I raced motocross. So they were and supercross. I did some arena cross, but yeah, I did, man, for years. I was sponsored by I was sponsored by my city's Suzuki, right? So I guess I can just say it, right? I was sponsored by Saga Suzuki. We had sponsorships left and right, man. we had a whole rig, man. Bikes. We have a garage full of trophies. I mean, 1,000+ trophies, man. With our names, with our tags, with our chest protectors, with our, with our numbers and stuff. All that memorabilia is still there. My dad, he just kept it all. He was so proud of his boys. But yeah, man. So that was if ever you just want to know what that is just look up Supercross, look at AMA Supercross, right? And then you'll see what it's like. Yeah, man, very good stuff. Off-grid gorilla, you're in the green right now. Keep an eye on that. In 5 minutes, there could be a shift. Hourly time frame linear regression. Keep an eye on that. Oh, you wish you lived in Cali to carve the valleys, man. There were actually the right behind my house. You should see here, man. Almost everyone has a dirt bike in my community, right? That's because we have the trails behind us, and we can. You'll often hear 4-strokes, man. You'll often hear that them just say right behind, right? And you'll hear that, and you'll smell that VP racing fuel. You'll smell that 120 octane, and it takes you back. It takes you back, man. You'll get that rocket fuel there, and it's like, oh, I remember it. I remember hating that smell, but now I love it. Good times there, team. So SNDL, I can't even lie to you right now. Yes, it's at a critical resistance, but to be honest, this looks like it could be a temporary pullback. If it does come back and pull back, I think 155 could be a pretty safe zone to consider, right? So I'm going to give you a range, 155 to around 152, right? So if we get that bounce there, very likely for the EMA 21 to be located right at that 152, continuation to the upside. Now, the next resistance that I still have up here between the area of 170, 173, SMA 50 daily is located right there. The big bad move here would actually be to move upside of this SMA 50 on a daily time frame. Ooh boy, right? So I can already see it happen. Resistance at 176 at the 1.618. Get a quick little pullback right down here to that SMA 50 170, and then you could actually rip that upside, looking pretty damn good. Oh, right. Sorry, Off-Grid Gorillas chats and Zen for Life, those are okay. Let me see. Yeah, those guys are okay. So Zen for Life, Off-Grid Gorilla, always good, and also Josh Sty, those are perfectly fine. So Aiden, thank you for letting me know that that's actually my moderation protection. So I have ninjutsu in the background right now from a very talented young girl. So, but no, she's doing amazing. She's a very bright girl. Let me go ahead and so thank you for letting me know. I just got to say those things out loud sometimes, right? So, let's see. Ta. Yeah, brother. Yeah, let's see. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Jupiter saying, hello, Arca. What's the game plan for this week? RSI on daily is low. On which ticker, my brother? Grumpkin. Right. You know what? I would like to look at CYBN and Wolf. So let me go ahead and pull up. You got to head to lunch then? Take care, brother. Have a good lunch. Let's see. Earnings for which one? That's amazing. Oh, for FNGR, you're looking at let's see. No way. Earnings for Wolf? What? Oh, why do I feel worried? I'm not gonna lie, man. That sometimes that can get a little dangerous, right? Oh, dude. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's my SNDL position here, right? There could be a pullback from this point. Short-term pullback before a continuation onto the upside. So remember that resistance level at around 170 to 173 SMA 50. Very critical there. And then we will see what that's going to be like, because from there could be a quick little pierce to 176, pull back here to that 158 to 162 and continuation. But we will see how that happens. Off-Grid Gorilla, no, my brother, that's actually my moderation protection in the background. Like, I'm talking about professional moderation, and I'm letting her know that that there are... Actually, you know what? I can say out loud that the people that have a wrench, I mean, it's not limited to this, right? But the people that have a wrench, those are all people I trust. But the thing is that I mean, in reality, let me see. Everyone in the chat thus far is someone I trust. Looking at Rosy Gray Glasses, Grumpkin, right? Zen for Life, Josh Sty, Jupiter, Aiden Davis, right? Everyone in here. Philip, Zen for Life, Off-Grid Gorilla, Chad Vivian, Garbini, right? Joel. Who else do we have in there? Yeah, Man's Everguard. Even going back, Rosy Gray Glasses, yep. Mark Roach, of course. Hidden Agenda also. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Green Mountain. All of these people are good. 70 Mustang. Optics. Yeah, Optics is okay as well. Aiden Davis, 100% okay. Daryl Valentine. Yeah, all of these are okay. Rocca is good. Batter, of course. Sway is definitely okay, right? Sway is saying, I'm okay. Dude, Sway is definitely okay. Tom R is definitely good. Tom R, this is going to be something we're going. Steve Mertz is okay. Lynn G is good. Oh, that's right. You used to be a little RD. Yeah, man, I've been of course, Tom, you know, you guys are, I recognize the faces. I recognize the peeps, right? Aiden Davis, nothing at all, my brother. Actually, just talking about some potential upsides here, man. And also just explaining what moderation is doing in a professional level behind the scenes, right? And I really mean, dude, for me to be able to give my login for my YouTube channel, that's a big freaking deal. Okay, so know that I wouldn't be giving it to just anyone, right? So, the boy has ninjutsu playing against any potential ninjutsu. Don't even trip. It's all good now. Rick L is good too. And Mr. BN Pro is good too. Good morning to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Nice. I love it, team. I love it. So, right. I wanted to look at, hold on just a sec. Let me come back to the other chart right here, right? So that's going to be, damn it. Damn. Did I talk about, yeah, BLFR. Oh my goodness. Getting that resistance grab right now. Careful with that one. Okay, so CAUD did not get the upside to the EMA 21 that I expected, but now it's breaking beneath the SMA 50. Those closures are starting to look dangerous, and the bottom side targets are starting to look more like a reality. Mr. BM Pro saying, "What's up, sexy motherfucker?" Dude, what is good, man? Good to see you. Bro, I'm just like, hey, bro, I'm just letting the team know that in case some fudgery just happens to come into chat, man, there's gonna be a hell no slapped into that face so damn fast it doesn't even matter, right? So let my Python speak to you real quick. It's good to be good, man. It really is good to be good. Yeah. Oh boy. All right, so. And then CBOE, what the hell is it doing? Let me come back to the immediate short term just to look at the play real quick. All right, so yeah, we're getting, was it the 4 hour? Yeah, the 4 hour. All right, yeah, so we're getting that continuation to the upside that we spoke of, right? I know there's a little bit of a resistance at 176.86, but still keep an eye on that 177.31. Yeah, and Steve. CYBN. And then HUBC. There we go. See, if I remember correctly. So let's look at it. CYBN, and I'm going to load up here. HUBC, damn it. Nice. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. All right. So, now, yeah, let's take a look at this damn thing here. What time frame were we trading this in? Was this a 3-day? Let me see the 5-day. Let me see the bi-daily. The bi-daily feels like it. Okay, all right. So just just a few days ago. Oh, actually, damn, we keep bouncing at this take profit, which is the 65.28. This is what we suggested when we were, I don't remember when the hell that was, but this may have been a while back that I looked at this, and this was the breakout, and we were determining an upside target. We gave those initial targets too, and they all played out pretty nicely. Almost every one of them are playing out pretty nice. What I will say here is that this is a very strong validation of support. I'm not sure that it's going to succeed it, but it's looking good so far. I mean, huge volume coming in the buy daily. right? So, and I'm saying this because of the SMA 50. SMA 50 on a bi-daily time frame starting to get this bounce here. That's not bad. Not bad whatsoever. In fact, I will hold some high credibility to that bi-daily SMA 50 as it will serve as a critical support. Hold on, let me put this damn charger on this. There we go. Nice. Okay. All right. So, the overall, I guess the overall price objective here. Damn, that's a huge, that is big time price, right? I mean, we're looking at around 107 to 114. We're at 46. Holy God. All right. So now this candle here topped out at around 74.01. So what's going on? Why is CYBN so damn bullish? What's up? There was an offering and price action capitulated. I mean, sure, that can do it, but it double topped though. So that's it's a natural pullback too. So sure, yeah, we could have seen that before that was announced. We would have already noticed like, oh, double top coming in. You know, very likely he's going to face a pullback here. So, was the offering good? By the way, if anybody's keeping up with CYBN, was that supposed to be interpreted as good news for the asset? Because I mean, this thing is massively up. Oh my God, they're about, yeah, those catalysts are about to come out. KD is good too. KD is good too. Sorry. So they have two catalysts that are supposed to hit on the fourth quarter of 2023. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's awesome. But I'm asking about the offering. Was that not supposed to be good? And what was the offering? But yeah, and price capitulated. I don't know that's let me actually see something here. You seeing what I'm seeing? You see it, right? You see the inverse correlation? Hell no, the offering wasn't bad. This thing is running completely inverse to the SPY. Look at this. It's like each other's inverse. Like they're freaking twiddle-dee and twiddle-dum over here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this this is ridiculous, right? So yeah, so I think I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I just say some stupid things. And I'm just like, why did I just laugh at myself, man? First of all, I'm the only voice I hear for like hours, right? Which is already freaking hilarious. But as I hear you guys, when you guys type, I can sometimes kind of hear you too. Like, like when somebody's asking me for a ticker for so many times, they're like, Arca, please, bro. It's like, I'm trying to get, like, I'm losing money, bro. Like, dude, like, I can already see it. I'm like, oh, damn, I'm sorry. Fingers bouncing? Did it take the, what's the low? Oh my goodness. Did we just call it again? So is it just going to be, Hold on. Let me mute the music real quick. So for later on today, are you guys just gonna be like hearing this? So we met the upside yet again for FNGR. It looks like the upside may be present. We're gonna be facing some critical resistances along the way, and I suck. Never listen to Arca because this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Welcome back to the channel. FNGR. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Boy. Ah, dude, good times over here, man. Let's get the tunes rolling. Let's get the tunes rolling. All right, so, man, you're gonna hear it later on, right? Arca's gonna be flexing like we called the downside yet again. So I'm sorry, you guys. Those are the effects of lunchtime NYSE, right? It allows us to breathe a little bit, right? Because this is the quiet period. This is this is what happens in lunchtime, right? We lose it a little bit. We drink a little bit of Gatorade, and then we're back on it. We're back in action, right? So, Off-Grid Gorilla talking about DRV. Hell yeah, man. All right, so yeah, damn. So and what I mean by that is, for those of you who didn't see the analysis from yesterday, this is what we were talking about, right? So I said that we have an overall support zone of located at about 419 to 442. And I had two concentrated areas, or two focus zones, to really, really pay attention to. And that would be the 435 and 425 cent zones, right? So, and that's what I meant by making fun of myself right now, right? So hovering over this candle here and observing the open high low close, the OHLC, you'll notice that the bottom side is the 425 that we spoke about yesterday, right? So that's why Arca's going to be like, yet again. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I'm already just like, what am I going to say later on as this anchor, right? So we can't trade the lunchtime, though. Hell no, we can't trade. That's why we're going to take a couple of drinks of electrolytes and refuel so we can come back into the trade a little bit later, all right? So everything is looking pretty good, team. I love it. I love it. I mean, if this is a bounce, I mean, really, what is that bounce, right? So from 425, damn, not bad, bro. That's 6.5% bounce already. It's looking okay. I'm not sure if this is the bottom line. Let's rip it to the moon target, right? But still, where the hell did it go? That's right, man. What the hell? Hold on just a sec. Yeah. All right, we're back. So the real A-Swang is getting the right gist of, that's the right idea, bro. Right? Eating tamales. Okay, so, right. So looking at damn. I guess I will have to say, oh man. I guess I will have to say that there are some similarities, right? But I can't help to notice, I really can't help but to notice on a macro scale, things like this, right? When you're getting, I mean, that's, and here, right? This particular area just is so clear with inverse price. And also the simple fact that we're, trading this right here, right? You have huge inverse correlation here. So, and even here, right? You have all this inverse play that it makes me feel like it's so unreadable, right? Because sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. And when I mean that, when I say that, it's like this here. It looks like one is counter-reactive to the other, in some way, shape, or form, right? So that brings some challenge to price action or charting, right? Because you're not going to know when this thing is going to want to play inverse to the markets, and if it's finishing an inverse play, which sucks. But we can still speculate, though. But please remember, by daily time frame, SMA 50 is currently serving as a very strong support. I do have a lot of trust in it, right? But now the next target's to really combat, and it's really going to be a challenge. Let me see. Jeez. Yeah, these targets here, the 5108 to 5316. And the reason why I say it's going to be a challenge is because this could potentially be the first bi-daily closure beneath the EMA 21 and the bi-daily candle that pierced beneath this bar low, right, which is the invalidation zone right here at 4205. It doesn't mean that it can't run up. It just means that it's got a higher probability for downside after a recovery. So let's go to the 30-minute and see what the micro timeframes are giving us. Ascending triangle on the 30-minute time frame, this is setting up for an upside here. Short term though. I will show you. Grasshopper. Okay, just like that. And just like this. Right, so this is your ascending triangle. Very bullish during a downside, support at the SMA 50 and recovering it on the 30-minute. So this downside that we're facing is the validation point. So we're going to need 45.98 to about 45.50 to start validating. Right, let me go ahead and I'm going to put in something like this. There we go. So yeah, this would be your support zone. Oh, hold on just a sec, team. That is I need to remove some power. Just a sec. It's my battery is telling me that I will run for 9 minutes before I shut everything down. So hold on. Let me go ahead and turn off a couple of things real quick, like Discord. And what else? I can't even believe I had Discord. Yeah, this thing's running at 91%. I'm sorry, at 91 degrees, and I don't want it running there. Let me turn on the AC, team, just a sec. All right, we're back. Okay, so yeah, if we can get this pullback here and validate the SMA 50 or the top side of the triangle, then we can get these targets, right? So we're going to look at the first target being the very back of the triangle, right? So something like this. We'll apply it to we'll apply it to this breakout zone, and what do you freaking know? Look at our discretionary resistance. That's 53.16, and this is 53.10. Very impressive times here. Center of the triangle is another one, right? So let's take that into consideration. No, not yet, Steve. That's going to be right after this one. Yeah, we'll take that into consideration. Oh my goodness. And let's apply it right over here. In fact, I'm going to mark them off for us. Just like this. What the hell, top 50.05? There we go. I have an ergonomic trackball, right? I'm so much faster with a trackball than I am with regular mouse. I can play them both, but it's just this is since I'm on the computer so long, I need to make sure that my wrists last forever, or else I'm just gonna be wristless. Wristlet. All right. So anyway, then the last target to take into consideration, or the fastest target. Damn, kitties, you did. CAUD gapped down. Gee. The failures here, I'm telling you, like and it's already going to get the first closure the second closure beneath. Right? So that's what I was talking about, is just if we start failing this SMA 50 with 30-minute closures, that's not good. And these would be the likely targets, 266 to about 260. Eyes open on this one, okay? So, damn it. Right, and also the fact that earlier I mentioned that we didn't get the touch of the EMA 21 And this thing is now failing SMA 50. Very likely these targets here. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, so anyway, CYBN. Right now, I will say that this thing is breaking out at the 50%. Which almost feels a little premature, but it doesn't have to go all the way to the apex, meaning the 65 to 75% to the apex. It doesn't have to do that. It's just that I would like it to be at least 55. And this thing is dead at 50, right? So, let's look at momentum. Guys, you'll notice that I don't start off with the indicators. I start off with price action because this is your leading indicator. The best indicator that you can have in life is price action and volume. That's where it lands. So the better your discretion is for price action, the better your discretion will be. Right? So yeah, learn your price action. Learn, of course, everybody always learns the first, supply and demand and whatever else. It matters. It matters, right? So the thing is that the simpler the outlook, the better, right? So don't get too complex with your lines. Don't draw like a, it's like you'll be seeing dudes out there, man, with line and like line and like line and line and line and line, right? So you don't want to do that, right? It's going to be a little too convoluted and you're going to likely get confused. So, maybe use several different charts, having one being the 30-minute time frame, the other one being the bi-hourly, the other one being the supports of the 4-hour, because they'll all play differently, right? So yeah, anyway, so let's observe momentum here and see if we can actually catch a support. So let's start off with the 10-minute or even the 5-minute, screw it. Yeah, 5-minute is breaking below the SMA 14. That could suggest a downside. MACD on a 5-minute getting ready for a bearish crossover. Right? And then hold on just a sec. Yeah, let me go to the 15-minute now. Yeah, 15-minute, it looks like it's going to start curving down ever so slightly. So yeah, it's giving some validity. Stochastic momentum pivoted towards the downside too. Outbound cash a little bit right now. Yeah, I think there is credibility to these targets. 45.50 to 45.98. Seriously, Tom. 100%. Ian Tucker, what's up, buddy? 100% agreed. Right, so, oh man. So anyway, let's continue. 30-minute time frame is actually suggesting, okay, so this downside is probably going to happen over the next 30 minutes. Anywhere between the next 10 to 30 minutes, we could get that downside, and then there could be a recovery right away. Okay, so if it happens, but this is bullish, it is suggesting a continuation to the upside. And yeah, wow, let me see. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, this is pretty damn bullish. Damn. Why would this be recovering like that? Well, the catalyst's coming up, they said, right? We have 2 catalysts coming up. Yeah, I think minimum, right, on the 4-hour time frame, there's a clear resistance right up in here that the EMA 21 is sharing. It's confluent to, right? So there's a 49.64 resistance. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust that to 49.53. I'll give you a range. Yeah, 50.02 to 49.53. That could be the resistance that we're looking for next. And of course, remember that there is oh, nice. Look at that. That's wow. I love it when it rhymes like that, man. There you go. This is your 50% price objective from the ascending triangle. And we talked about a 50.05, and I literally just drew this line right now to resist. I'm sorry, I drew this resistance zone to resist that 50.02. So I love it when different I love it when different strategies meet the same target. Okay, so yeah, I love that discretion played out very well here. I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm just moving along, right? So, in fact, you'll often hear me say, like, guys, what was the target that I spoke of yesterday? Like, I don't even remember nothing. So, right? So, yeah, this is why. But it's all good. Yeah, wait for the tiny little short-term pullback. Upside continuation, very clear. And beyond these targets here of particularly 50.02, sure, we have the 53.10 and the 6-hour SMA 50 located at about 53.90, but I can't guarantee that it'll get there because overall, you still have to kind of pay attention to this in a macro perspective, right? So let's pull up the weekly, get rid of all drawings, even the moving averages. In all essence, it's still creating a series of lower highs, right? So now I guess your bottom line here is that as long as price action is below 116, then this technically belongs to the bears. But we want to continue seeing what we're seeing here. Series of higher lows, higher highs, and we shall see. Right, dang it, boy. Good morning to you, bro. Good to see you here again. Man. You got it, Philip. No problem. Let's look at HUBC real quick. Okay, so on the daily time frame, HUBC, let's look. It's looking like a temporary pullback, to tell you the truth. She belongs to the street. Tom. Dude. So on Thursday, yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, so on Thursday, this thing came in double bottomed here at the at this gap from October 9th. Very impressive too. And a huge bullish engulfing. Let's see. Let me get rid of this thing over here, man. This thing. All right, so yeah. Damn, what the hell is happening? The weather here, man. California is the weirdest freaking place in the world, man. It's like 40 degrees or 30 degrees like 2 days ago, and like, what the hell is it now, man? I'm saying this because I'm like burning. Goodness. Is it just me? Mark Roach, what is it like outside, bro? Oh, man. Dude, do I need to get a boost? Damn it, man. Hold on. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on, let me just get this. What is it like outside? Come on, tell me, man. I'm like burning up in here and it really sucks. I understand. That's gonna be... Yeah, bro, I already said yes. Do it. Here we go. So, yeah, it's actually 55 degrees outside. It's not even bad at all. Origin, take care, bro. Hope dad is okay. Danielle, what's up? Market is way too hot, bro. First of all, these 4 hours, like, barely, like, I don't like that. What's up, Lauren? It feels colder than you. It's 69 is pretty warm already, too. Right, so, yeah, HUBC. Let's come back to this boy. Okay, right, so the validation candle, of course, it's oftentimes it is the candle that engulfs the prior red one, right, for a bullish engulfing formation. I love a spicy market. Spicy meatball. But, a good sign for a continuation would actually be the closure of the following candle. In this case, I mean, not necessarily bearish, but the thing is that if we close this day beneath the closing of the prior candle, which is 40.52, it would mean that the demand wasn't as high as we thought, but it's still bullish. No, bro, no. I actually couldn't trade it, but we did trade a 20% put. It was right at about 8.57. I don't know if you want to go and check it out, but we got the chirp, take profits and everything, man. But no. I didn't get faked out, dude. I played a very short-term pullback scalp because I didn't know which way the market was gonna take. Everything was at an indecision. Super choppy too, man. But overall, it felt bullish, and I just pulled out. You did, bro. Good job. Awesome, brother. Love that you pulled together on those calls. FNGR on the green. All right. So for sure, 461. So for sure, later on, we called the bottom side targets yet again. Nice. So yeah, you guys, let's look at the shorter time frames here and see what. Oh, this is. Whoa, this is prepping for something a little bigger than I thought. Hold on. This is the signal fired off for a pretty big upside, and the only problem I have is that ADX is sitting at 23%. I wish it was at 25 at least, but that just means that the signal is like 90% fired. Oh my goodness. So the reason why I'm saying this is because we have volatility versus momentum. This oval here is often a pretty good thing. Contraction versus an upside on stochastic momentum with, I mean, honestly, it might be an 8-hour setup. So let's see this. Jeez, that one's getting even closer too, man. That one's sitting at 24 spot, 18%. Absolute contraction starting. Definite upside here. Money flow. Oh, a very rare buy signal on stochastic momentum versus MFI. Wow, it is very rare to see these upside signals. The buy signal. That buy zone came in right at about 38.73, or at the close of this candle, 37.47. Oh, dude, Lauren, we're gonna be doing Oh, so sorry, man. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but we're gonna be. I think you saying that just got me tired, bro, because we have. My wife is planning to do a Thanksgiving with the family and a Friendsgiving after, like 2 days in a row. So I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, but the videos. Bro, I'm so ready. Let's see, got a hotel for me and my girl's anniversary. That's awesome, dude. Finger is going. Damn. Finger be moving right from that 425 bottom. It's already up. Damn, it's already up almost 10% on the day from that. Damn, so if anybody said, let's long at 425 where Arca said, you're up 10%. Nice. Lauren saying, Arca, suck it up. Family is awesome. Dude, I'm so excited for it, but it's also so tiring. So, anyway, so, you're fine. Man's Everguard saying I'm finally up on my finger. Ah, dude, awesome. Oh, right. That's something to look into if the markets are going to be open that day or not. But here, real quick, team. 8-hour time frame bullish engulfing. Pretty nice candle here to continue the upside. And let me see the immediate short term to see if there's any room here to get long or short or whatever. Let me see this on the hourly. Generally speaking, that's kind of a bearish formation. But if observed on a 4 hour, or maybe even a 3, let me see. No. 4 hour or 6 hour. Yeah, this is looking more like a bull flag than anything else. So 15 minute, let me see this. Little bit of resistance there. I'm sorry, I clicked on the 10. Okay, yeah, I guess it's not going to do any better than around 37 to 37.54. That's about as low as I see price action coming down. Yeah. So if that's the case, this would be the long zone, and then this thing is actually prepping for a continuation to the upside. Hey guys, hold on just a sec. The little lady just showed up. Let me say goodbye to her. She's going to work now. Just a moment, team. And let me put up in here FNGR for your observation, right? Just a sec, team. ready to attack. Oh, yeah. All right, so is Danielle Spears asking, is Finger ever going to break back over $6? Well, that's that's such a tough question to answer, right? So, let me see. Did I finish off HUBC? Yeah, man. HUBC bullish. Damn, it came into that zone again. Kill it. Let's go. All right, so let me speculate on that, Danielle. All right, screw it. It's gonna be a whole new chart. Damn it. There we go. So yeah, let's do a whole new chart here. Let's put it on log. Let's type in FNGR. Bring this to the weekly time frame. I want to get a macro time frame up. Okay. I will have to warn about something here, though. Damn. This is tough. This is real tough. No, I'm not saying that it's tough to read. I'm saying that this is tough, like tough love. Holy God. Okay. Thanks for asking me, by the way. Damn it. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing here. Yeah, brother. I think as far as HUBC, this is the loading zone right now. And there could be a massive upside on this, man. Well, I don't know what's going on with this ticker, but I can tell you this, 4340 to about 4471 could be a temporary resistance. And it may actually have a shot to continue on beyond that, because the 8-hour and 12-hour signals are firing at 90% right now, and those are strong. So yeah, dude, I'm actually, it's so cheap. It's like freaking 37 cents, so I'm scared of it. But yeah, man, I think this is, I'm bullish the asset. That's about as much as I can say. And yeah, it's looking like an upside could be of higher probability here. Sorry, brother. So FNGR, guys, there is a danger here. So hold on. My goodness, where is it? Could it be? Oh my goodness, no way. All right, so there is a little bit of a confusion here over where the bottom line support could be. See, I don't like the fact that this is the bottom side and I'm not getting a clean support here or here. So this one's slightly above and this one's slightly less. But if I adjust this down here, then I have two very consistent touches. Right? So now this almost turned into, here, let me show you what I mean. If I had the support up here, right at this point here, that means that price action is going to reject that 473. But I don't think that's correct. I do think that this is the support down here at 455. And this is now recovering. It's at 465 right now. So this may have been kind of a fake out. And it's recovering the inside of this channel. Yeah, literally. This looks like it was a complete fake out. Looks like it could have been a bear trap. Oh, man. And that's so speculative too, team. Please remember that this is, massive speculation. EMA 55 on the weekly. Is that what I think it is? Get the hell out of here. Hold on. It is. Price action just supported from the SMA 200 on the weekly time frame. The 200. My goodness. Okay, so the upside here, if we're looking at the weekly or if we're trading the weekly, could be 498, right? It'll naturally pull back because of $5. It's a natural zone. In fact, there is a range. Let's put it up like this. 482 to about $5. Yeah, 482 to about $5 where the EMA 21 is located. Likely a pullback to be facing that 462 support bottom into maybe. Damn, I don't know. I think we're gonna go up for another day or two, maybe. Yeah, this is flipping. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, team. I don't have this like. I'm sorry that I don't have like this like. For sure, it's doing this, or for sure, it's doing that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I don't have that conviction because the thing is that's, oh, look at that. Price action at 474. Oh, guys, damn. I think we may get this 498 today. Oh, Danielle, thank you for asking. Sean, oh, damn, bro. What's up, man? Dude, man, everything going well here, man. I love it. It's a real blessing. It's an awesome day every day, man. Having the community step in, saying hello, putting in their 2 cents, observing the markets, man. What better? This is good times. I hope you're good too, Sean. Good to see you here, my brother. Ian Tucker saying, I'm so glad I'm in the master's class. I want to be able to read charts like you do. I've learned, I think you're saying so much watching you teach on the live streams, my brother. So Rosie Gray Glass is saying, I'm also seeing a descending wedge starting on October 20th. Finger could break out around 494. Brother, that's the EMA 21 on a weekly. I think yeah. I think that could be a critical resistance to get over. And this SMA 200 on the weekly time frame, holy goodness, is serving pretty nice. Oh, that is awesome. So if that's the case, team, I guess there even could be a pullback to 458 or 455, and that'll still be fine. But there may be a chance here of getting that. I know I have it drawn as $5, but I honestly think it could be around 4. Hold on. I'm trying to catch the highest of relevance, which is almost, oh, this is going to have to be the one. Oh, still $5, right? Yeah, I will say that's my top side resistance. And I can't guarantee that it'll happen today, but team, it's looking okay. Berenson saying, ¿Qué pasa with el fingerito? Dude. What's happening with our finger burrito, bro? I don't know, man. Danielle asked me a little bit earlier, is FNGR ever going to go to $6,347,348? I told her, let me check. So I came over here and checked, and it looks like we're, recovering the $4.55 zone. So So it's looking pretty damn amazing. You know? Yeah, damn. But yeah, thank you for asking me, Daniel. That's I wouldn't have noticed this, right? So now I have to make a whole new thing here. This is gonna be for tonight. So, and this is gonna be 1W ascending channel. And what is it? This is gonna be 1323. Good deal. Okay, we have it saved, and now we put it back into the collection all the way. Oh crap, I'm not in that right now. Hold on. Okay, nice, man. Oh yes, so let me measure that. 425 bottom is currently up 11.25%. That's awesome. Damn. That is awesome. Man, now it's up to 474. The bulls are taking it, man. So 474 is up 11.5% right now, man. That's awesome. Very hard to see that support, by the way, team. I know, and you guys know that I'm the 1 cent guy, right? You guys know, for those of you who know, right? So yeah, that was the clean bottom here at that 425 that we spoke of last night, and got this upside. Daily time frame candle about to close in 3 hours, right? So if we have a continuation to the upside here, and it closes anywhere above the opening of this prior candle, which was, I can't see it, hold on, so 472. Yeah, if we close anywhere upside of 472, this is a bullish engulfing, and that would give us a pretty nice upside. I absolutely love it, team. It's looking powerful. All right. So, anyway, let me take a look at the SPY and see what the heck is going on, right? So that is going to be 1 minute to 10 a.m. Pacific time. Just a sec. Okay. And sorry, let me pull up the this. Where's the damn day trade setup? Here. Woo! Oh man, Tesla feeling like it's gonna fall here. Except the Tesla options are so damn expensive. Oh, 10 a.m. Okay. Oh my goodness. Closure happened beneath the linear regression band. I need to get rid of a couple things here. Hold on. Was this me joking around? Oh, that's the ascending broadening wedge. Wow. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of this. That signal there. This, and this. Damn, okay, there could be a temporary downside here to about 440.16, and it's happening since we just got that closure. Yeah, very likely for it to drop here. Oh, I don't know. Let's check it out. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Berenson, sorry, buddy. I meant to talk to you. Very temporary downside, though. There we go. If you are in a put play on this, 440.15, to about 440.21 could be it. The entry would have been right up here at about 440.53. Looking good. Get rid of that. Okay, and one of them, and this is the second target here at about 440.14. Very cool. And just like, I mean, are you going to add it or what? The hell? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, so it looks like price action could come back down to that area there. And let me check on what Berenson is asking. Hold on. Starting to hear weird noises up in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that, team. Oh damn. Yeah, you're right, brother. You're right. Oh, if Greg Gorilla asked me a million years ago. Damn. Dude, I'm so sorry, buddy. Yeah, I can see that for you now. Oh, right. I see what you mean. No, brother. They are completely correlated right now. Not always the fact, right? Not always the case, but they are completely in harmony. And it I guess at this point right now, they're starting to correlate to each other a little. They're starting to invalidate each other now. But look at this. I mean, we had a downside here. This had an upside, great. But then it started moving up, and then the SPY started moving. I'm sorry, the SPY started moving up, and then DRV started moving up with it. Okay, so I'm going to correct that. It's starting to divert. So the inverse is starting now, right? There's a slight downside on the SPY, and there's an upside on the DRV. Cyber Sultan saying, Arca, thanks for mentioning the SPY entry just missed. I have been making recent poor entry points to FOMO, learning from mistakes. I hear that. I hear that. My goodness. But yeah, brother, there looks like the DRV is looking like it's actually gaining some pretty... Is it expanding? Let me see. No, it's contracting, but it has an upside pivot. Hourly time frame is starting to deviate too. Okay, so the DRV is finding support. This thing is probably going to start making its upside. What was that? The SPY? Oh, right. So the SPY just the SPY just did what we were talking about right here, right? So it just got down to that. Oh man, where is it? There we go. We were just talking about this being this dropping to the first target. It just dropped and knocked off the signal at 440.19. It looks like the DRV is going to continue going up. This thing is it looks, I don't know what the hell's going on, honestly, but it looks like it's flipping bullish like crazy right now, dude. 4-hour time frame. It's starting to get a little correction on that pivot right here, right? Stochastic momentum now facing an upside. Inbound cash on a 3-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame. We have 4 consecutive green candles on the 4-hour. This is a nice bounce off of that SMA 14 and an upside suggestion. Brother, I think the DRV is going to continue on to the upside. Commercial real estate in trouble, my bro. This is the bear, right? This is why it would go up. Oh, that's what you were saying the last time. Yeah, so this makes sense. Hey, Lauren, did you ever hear the term slabs? Have you ever heard of those? Slabs. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, I forgot this was the bears. The DRS, that's the long. So I was deeper into real estate, these plays. I was deeper into a year ago. Or I'm sorry, close to a year and a half ago. And I was speaking to someone that I was expecting commercial real estate to be in trouble around now, about a year and a half ago, and they were saying, no, I think the troubles are now over. I'm like, dude, the troubles are just beginning, and you just don't see the effects on it just yet. There you go, team. Check it out. I just got the notification right now. Second take profit target for the SPY has just hit, and it's now over. Okay, so that was, if you were playing the 440.19 or that entry, congratulations, you got both of those take profits right now. Clean, and now it's bouncing right from the target that we spoke of. That was a 440.19, right? Nice. Very cool. And it looks like it's going to continue to the downside. Wow. Yeah, brother, I think this is set to make a nice move here. Expect on a 4-hour time frame, expect the resistance DRV, hold on. For the SPY play, off grid, for the SPY play, it does feel like it can continue to the downside, but I would have already pulled out, brother. I would have already just taken that profit and getting out, right? It's at the regression line right now. Can't tell if it's going to continue to the downside. Can't tell if it's going to go up, right? So just, if you want to play some house money, keep some in there, but this is take profit here, brother. And if it does continue to the downside, give a quick observation to the 439.95. Yeah, Lauren, I replied to you. Oh, see. I got you. I see now. Dude, that's crazy, bro. Dude, my house is appraised at $800,000 right now. I bought it for $360,000. Oh boy. I've never ever pulled out anything on it, dude. Not a HELOC, not a freaking nothing. Never. It's just there. It's just raw equity. Jeez Louise. Off grid, what are you feeling, bro? Oof. 439.95 if it breaks. Damn, no way, Lauren. That's crazy. Meaning that they're just gonna go ahead and report it as a write-off, as a loss. That's insane. Damn it, man. I don't know. Off grid, I would have already taken profit there, buddy. I know it feels bearish as all hell. In fact, the 5-minute time frame sure has that SMA 200 down here at 439.75. Not the best support to look at, right? But still one to observe nonetheless. Okay, so, but yeah, please remember, 439.94 could be one of those targets. Did I say that one? Or was it the, yeah. Or actually, damn, 439.75 doesn't look bad at all either. Gotcha. That's what you're using it as an indicator. Yeah, perfect, brother. Perfect. Oh, yeah, Lauren, I hear that. JD Nettle saying my house has doubled in central Alabama makes no sense at all. That is incredible. I guess it would make sense if you start seeing the demand for accommodations, you know, like convenience stores and restaurants and stuff. Like the demand of that in certain cities grows, and then of course the valuation of properties increase with that, right? So all you need is the person next to you to sell the damn house at 1.5 million. Yours immediately goes up, which is something that kind of happened around me, right? The house in front of me has the inside of the house is like closer to 5,500 square feet in the inside. Mine's about 3,000 square feet, and it's I mean, massive houses, dude, huge houses, and they're going up in value. And that house in front of me is now worth 1.3 million, and it's you know, that also bumped the crap out of mine. No way. Danielle Spears saying real estate in Arizona already on a downtrend. No, that's insane. Off-grid Gorilla, what the hell happened here? Did you take it? So based on this SPY, I guess I can give you a resistance level, well, not temporary. Let me just give you the resistances. Are you looking at immediate short term, or I know that you sometimes play weekly puts. Weekly calls or options, right? So are you doing a weekly here, or a 3-day, or a 4-day? Because I know that Tesla has like 4-day options. You know, not to compare it, I'm just saying. I'm off. I'm back in calls on the DRV and still writing puts. Okay. Oh, you're writing puts. Tom R, I'm with you there, bro. But what I mean, Off-Grid Gorilla has an incredible strategy as he does what he means by writing puts is that you're actually owning, you're selling contracts. So if you have like, for example, if you own 100 shares of the DRV, you can sell. You can create an options contract and sell it. I know, Charlie. That's a very good question. I honestly think that we're probably going to be set for another uptrend in the next week, but very likely to find some consolidation soon. And I think that this 37,000 to 40,000 BTC could be a critical area of resistance, and the consolidation phase from there would really be the spot to kind of observe. So in this case here, just real quick, DRV pullback to 58.94 to around 58.80, and that could be the best that I can do, because honestly the 30-minute time frame does have a gap right down here at about 59.07. So there is a possibility that price action can reject the downside from that point and then continue on to the upside, right? So I would be yeah, I think this could be a nice little bull flag here. And yeah, Tesla, guys, I think it's going to pull back. Let's see. Lauren, dude, you were the one that introduced me to this, and I then passed the information on to Off Grid Gorilla because he is all about real estate, and he has been playing it and he's been just getting some monster gains out of this. So Danielle's saying my mom. So I'm gonna pull up just real quick here, just for our benefit, right? Charlie, I'll get you, bro. You're kind of a new face, right? So I'll definitely look at this. So let me look at I don't want to look at Bitcoin spot price. I actually want to look at Bitcoin futures. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Bitcoin CME, which is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and that will give us a pretty nice little indication over what things can be looking like. So of course we're talking about BTC not as a short-term play. This is obviously something that's more of a long-term play, right? So right now breaking the 37,000 point, 36,860 presently, right? So this let me get some moving averages here too, and I want to know how it's looking. Wow, weekly time frame, all of major moving averages below price action and still suggesting a continuation to the upside. But please remember that I did speak of this potential upside when we were down here at about $22,000, seeing that we were forming a potential inverse head and shoulders in a very weird little lopsided kind of way. Sorry, this was not an ascending wedge, a rising wedge. What I drew here were the higher highs and higher lows, and giving the probabilities of a continuation to the upside even still. So my target was actually set to here at 35,255. back I don't know how many weeks, and then I gave a resistance level to be likely fulfilled by, I said, a few weeks, and we're there now. And this was my topside target right here of 38,645. We actually ended up getting a topside target of 38,380, so I came up pretty close to that resistance level that is very close to the 2.618 and a Fibonacci retracement. So what I'm noticing here is that just what I spoke about the last time when we looked at this, right? So resistance between 38,685 to 40,230, likely to pull back to the 1.618 at around 34,310, but focused at around the area of 35,255. So, and it's still fine. I really do think that price action can come back down here, validate that support, which is the weekly gap right over here. So likely a support bounce from this area here in the coming days. And this could be that opportunity to get long the asset or get long some altcoins, because the altcoin season could be in play as well. Okay, so as Bitcoin and Ethereum move on to the upside, your layer 1s and layer 2 tokens are likely to continue to the upside. Look into sectors that have good utility, but I would look into the gaming sectors, things like Site as Heroes, right? SIDUS. You want to look into Opulus for audio, OPUL. Take a look at Gala Games. That would be ticker symbol GALA. And aside from that, I do think that there could be some revolutionary things within that space, right? So, I think a nice little pullback here for BTC could be in play, and I can validate that pretty soon, right? Very hot weekly time frame, stochastic momentum, volatility still expanding. You have a downside, a little bit of a downside here on the RSI. So in the weekly time frame, right? So that's why I'm saying that there could be a downside here. We have also a bearish divergence right now, and it looks to be very temporary. Declining volume with ascending price usually means that you have a bearish divergence, right? So weakness to the bulls, and it does appear to be temporary. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Yeah, Charlie, I definitely believe in Avalanche. XRP, I'm a little bit concerned about, because it is such a small, it's got a small valuation, but a lot of people believe in it, so that could be something for you to take a look into, right? So now, of course, your traditional tokens like Solana and the others, right? Solana has been making some pretty impressive moves to the upside, and that's all correlated with the upside that BTC and things that are built under the Ethereum network are doing, right? So please remember, team, that I actually came from crypto. I didn't start in equities. So if you need anything regarding crypto, I can help with that too. It's just that equities, it's really, I wanted to play it safer, right? So, because it's, what I used to play is actually Bitcoin futures contracts. So that's what I used to trade. And when I started getting exposed to the ES, the S&P 500, and WTI, which is crude oil futures contracts, the price action there compared to the crypto assets, it's a lot safer and definitely outside of manipulation. But know for a fact that the BTC and Ethereum assets trading on a day trade, it could be boring sometimes, but it could be very lucrative at times, specifically in these zones here, right? When we're just rallying to the upside. So yeah, I think, and you know what, if we can hone into a tighter target to the downside, then, actually right here, daily time frame, SMA 10 located right at about that 35,865. I would have to give credibility to this bottom side, 35,275. Guys, this is massively powerful. And I think that there could be a pretty nice bounce from there. What I would watch out for is the invalidation zone. Okay, so the invalidation zone right here is located right at 33,000, I would say 650. So falling beneath the 33,650 with a daily closure would introduce some price action to the downside, specifically to the EMA 55 at around $31,000. So just, be very careful with that. Although we do have that support at 31,805. So, yeah, and now on the 3-day time frame, that's already suggesting a downside. Thank you, Off-Grid Gorilla, for pointing that out. Shooting Star here printing in 3 hours and 37 minutes at the closure of this 3-day. So very, very credible top side formation suggesting a pullback here. But remember, we already knew this pullback was going to happen from this 38,006, right? So, again, I think I really do have to give this time frame some high credibility. And the 8-hour time frame, or maybe the 12, can give us that potential. Actually, the daily, let me see. Jeez, not even that. Yeah, buy daily. Here we go. This is really what you are looking for. Not a problem, Charlie. So go ahead and pay attention to this, okay? If you're looking at charts, you want to pay attention to your RSI on the buy daily time frame, okay? So notice that your RSI signal representing price action is actually coming down. And this, not only that, is that this looks like it was actually an iteration of a hidden bearish divergence right up in here, right? So this means that I think price action came down to a lower high pivot compared with the higher high pivots on momentum, right? So this is suggesting a continuation to the downside, and the support is very likely to be found here at 68% RSI, seeing that the SMA 14 is going to be located there within the day. Right, so we'll get the support from the gravitational zone of 68% and the SMA 14 bounce for a continuation to the upside. I think that BTC has one more run to the upside, to be fair. It's completely overbought, but I would give it a resistance line of about, I don't know if I'm being too frothy here. I don't know if I'm being way too bullish. Man. I don't know if I'm being way too bullish, but it could be 40,230 within the week, and then from here we could be in line to facing a huge chop zone, for a consolidation zone, for maybe the better part of around 2 or 3 weeks. This area here could be the next area where we're going to be trading. So that's what I'm presently seeing with volume, price action, and momentum. Charlie, I hope you enjoyed that, my brother. I hope that does benefit you. But yeah, the call outs that I've been doing on BTC over the last weeks and months have been met so far. So yeah, I would give this high validity. And please remember that this target that we faced right up here was not a random target. This target was figured by taking a trend line from the center of the head, very bottom side of the head, to the neckline top, and then you apply it to the supposed area of breakout, which AKA would be your center of the right hand shoulder, and that gave us that target right up in here. And just, I think yesterday or the day before, we got that top side, right? So the play worked out. The play worked out, and this is just a natural area to pull back. It's got to do it. It's got to do it. Not a problem, Charlie. I got you, my dude. Be safe. Tom, are you really thinking? Off-Grid Gorilla saying, what do you think about SOL? I'm up over 300% this year and still holding. Off-grid Gorilla Solana is one of the best holds that you can do. I assume that you probably bought it when it was around 10 to 20 bucks. So I wouldn't let it go. I don't think I would let Solana go. I think if you're up 300%, just keep it. And not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you have Solana with a 300% run, Solana could be worth a freaking $1,000 in 5 years, man. I wouldn't let it go. So let's see. Am I the only one that thinks the SPY is going to run? Says Tom. Let's give it a quick look. It has a good chance. It has a very good chance at running. And let's just put it like this. Tom, if we can get a closure. Yeah, if we can get a closure of the SPY above 440.14 with this hourly candle in 32 minutes, 48 seconds and counting, bullish. And it looks like it could be. This thing is just good. This thing feels like it's building a hammer candle here. Bull flag, upside continuation. Resistance today could be looked at about 441.43 to about 441.71, beating yet again another 13-month high. So I think that there is a good chance at this continuing. Yeah, brother. Yeah. SPY looking very good. SPY not looking bearish whatsoever. I have to be honest. And Lauren, sorry, I know you asked me earlier. My high frequency trading system, the Forecast Plus, which AKA the footprint model, right? I've done about 3 months of forward testing, and I said that I wanted to do 3 or 4 months of it, and the probabilities dropped from the 94.6% upside. It's dropped to about 84% now. But given that it's a 3 month forward test, that's not bad. And I honestly was expecting it to drop to around 70% to 71. So I want to give it 1 more month to see how far it can drop from here, because I really want it to level off, right? Before I start applying an automatic trading bot. Before. Geez, hold on, team. Hold on. Yeah, before I start implementing an automatic trading algorithm in it, I want to get this forward test done. But so far, it's sitting at 84% probabilities on the QQQ. So, which is awesome, dude. It's really good. So it's turned $10,000 into about, I think it was a $1.72 million over the span of a few years. Yeah, man, it's getting there. It's getting there though. Cryptic Trader, what's up, buddy? So as soon as actually, you know what, Cryptic Trader actually owns it. So as soon as I have this 1 more month of forward testing, I'm gonna upgrade it, and I'm gonna put it to action, and then you know, we'll be able to actually work it and see. We'll put minimal risk in it though. Whoa, careful there. This is Cryptic, what's up, buddy? Que pasión, compa. Yeah, seriously, man. This 3 month dropped around 10% in probabilities. Wow. That was that 30-minute candle closure. I assume it closed beneath regression. Well, I mean, it did. Que pasiones, eh? Just right here, bro. Just about ready to call it for now. But dude, a quick little 15 to 20% gainer on the SPY earlier today. What about you? How did you do? People with great credit gonna be able to pick up a new auto at great prices going forward, in my opinion. Hasn't that always been the case, right? You play Tesla, did good? Oh, dude, it was nothing but upside in that boy. And I think Tesla could be turning around now. There could be could be a short play now. I think it was just so damn crazy, man. That thing was just rallying and rallying and rallying. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, please, before I leave, definitely keep in mind, get out of the markets, okay? Take risk out. CPI read is tomorrow. The inflation report is tomorrow. For my green traders, for my beginner traders and master students, please consider exiting your paper trades. We want to react to what the market has to say. Yeah, this thing feels like it's going to fall off a damn cliff. This was way too frothy, bro. I mean, wow. What a massive run. Impressive. FNGR, that's a good question. Let's take a look. Nice. Yeah, so FNGR, just to kind of repeat what we said a little bit earlier. In last night's video, we spoke about a concentrated area of support between 435 and 425. The price action today came directly to the 425, marking the support level that we spoke of perfectly on the money. And this upside that we're facing, I do believe, has a top side of around $4.98 to $5. Okay, so if we get this, this is the focus zone right here, right? So the overall resistance is $4.88 to $5.08 with a focus of $5. I do think that it has the juice to get up to that $5 mark today. But remember that it's very tough. There's a lot of resistances in the way. And also the fact that we found this very fact right here, right? So we found the ascending channel in the weekly time frame. And this could very well be the recovering of the formation itself, right? So huge fake out down here could have been disguised as a bear trap or a liquidity trap of sorts. Price action rejected immediately from that 425. And now from that bottom side that we were able to see, we are now sitting at about, let me see. Yeah, 11.93%. And just about a few minutes ago, this was up 12.5%. So very impressive bottom side for the asset, right? So yeah, I think that the EMA 21 on the weekly time frame is going to play of high. It's going to, I do think that it's going to have high validity here for a resistance at $5. Keep an eye on that. But remember, team, I already said it to you. I'm definitely going to stay away from trading. And today is one of the first days that I've ever announced this. But I'm going to stay away from trading small caps and micro caps, and I'm going to go ahead and start merging into the safer plays, and I hope to bring the community on along with me to do that as well, right? Because, I'm telling you, I know a lot of traders who look back at their P&L and look back at their year-over-year performance, and at the end of the year, when they go back and double-check what they did, oftentimes the biggest losses faced were in spite of the small caps and micro caps, right? So very, very high risk plays, lots of gains to be made there, but not consistent gains. And that's where it becomes a little dangerous. And that's where I would like to just kind of shed light into areas of the market where not a lot of retail know to be outside of dark pool trading, where there are areas in the market that we can go to where there's no manipulation. I am talking about zero free manipulation charts and price action. Guys, the markets are an amazing place to be at, but trading the low floats, the very, very small cap and micro caps are so dangerous, right? I would have to show you just how consistency with those safer plays can compound into big career making money, right? So and that's not me pumping one stock. That's me pumping the craft, the actual trading craft, right? The game. Yeah. And it does get even better when you start trading away from options even still, right? So oftentimes you're going to see that, trading options is usually pertinent to, or oftentimes you'll notice that smaller accounts trade options, right? Check this out, team. FNGR currently up 12.4%. Very impressive. CLMV, what the hell happened to CLMV? Let's take a quick look. I forgot what I said yesterday too. Did I say a support was coming up? Like we're going to face a downside? Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. So we're right. We're very close to the support bottoms that we spoke of in the video, right? So yeah, we're looking at a 489 potential bottom side, right? So, and then there's one more zone here that we could face a bounce from. That could be 479. Okay, but yeah, it's still playing the plan. We definitely were expecting this downside to come, but I think it's a breather. I think it needs a breather, right? But seeing that, of course, yet again, it is a 5-cent asset. There is a danger presented there, right? So it would be amazing if we can get this closure of this hourly candle above the 486 mark, as this would present a continuation to the upside. My problem is that we're breaking beneath the EMA 21 and SMA 10 on an hourly. Off-Grid Gorilla saying, I agree 100%. I started buying in at $9. I sold everything I had before at 200 plus. Yeah. I like it back over 200 before trading it again. You're speaking of Solana. Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. And to tell you the truth, $200 is just going to be, or that 214, wherever it went to, 40 or whatever. That's just a temporary. It's a temporary resistance. The Cryptic Trader called it right now. Arca is going to announce an OnlyFans coming soon. Stay tuned. And a Willy combo account. Dude, I love it. But yeah, guys, I think that CLMV is still playing the play that we spoke of yesterday. And but nonetheless, the price action is still net green, right? So still in the presence of building this bullish engulfing here on a monthly time frame. I know 17 days left to close, but you know. Oh my goodness, guys, definitely no OnlyFans. Oh god. Okay, so now ASRE, where the hell is it? Is it capitulatory time or what? All right, cool. So yeah, we ended up getting this bottom side support yet again at the 2506, getting a bounce right now, presently sitting at that 26 mark. Let's take a look at some momentum here and see how it's presently doing. 3-day time frame accumulation just ever so slightly slipping off, showing that there could be a drop in that there could be a selling of the asset for now, right? So the 3-day time frame 2408, what was the daily bottom? Let's see, the daily bottom was 2459. So yeah, still not penetrating the very bottom side in the inflection zone that we spoke of at 2403. We touched it, I think on Thursday or Friday, right? But still not penetrating it. And now, please do know that ASRE has a bottom side suggestion on a 2 standard deviation multiplier from the mean of 34 back down to the area of very close to 23 cents. So if price action does come back down to that 23, I still see it as okay. All right, so now, let's see. Yeah, I would actually like this 3-day candle to close upside of the mean, though. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of a dangerous area to close beneath, right? So 2647, critical for price action to close above in 1 day and 3 hours. So I think Wednesday, at market close, we'll get the closure of this 3-day, and then on Thursday, we'll see the effects of what happened there. Okay, so yeah, critical times here. Very critical times here for this thing to start closing over that price. But please remember that this is a bullish formation in a sense. This is a falling wedge on a 3-day time frame. The higher the time frame, the heavier the strike rate, right? So it's looking okay. I do think that we have a bounce to the upside to face. Even still, we still have these till Wednesday at the end of the day to observe price, and then we will see how that does. Right, so I'll try to make a thread of analysis on this one too. I'll try to include CLMV tonight as well, and ASRE. But you know how things can get. Daniel Spears, I know you said exit the markets. However, would puts on Tesla for here's the thing. I want you to notice something first, okay? Let me pull up this. Okay, so let's just say that the Fed announced, that the inflation report came in with miss. So we didn't get it. See how the SPY capitulated here on a Fed report, and Tesla had no way that it could succeed. The market's falling that hard. That's why I want to tell you no. Don't do that. Okay. The thing is that if the markets shock, or if they sell off immediately, or if they rise up immediately, that's gonna be your ass. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't mean to say it like that. It's just I want you to see how the markets react at impulse moves. So what you're doing right now is a huge gamble, and I am not a supporter of gambling price. Okay, so tomorrow we stay cash. So make sure to be very careful with this, and that's where a lot of people will get trapped, right? A lot of people will think in similar plays like the way you're talking about. The capitulation that we're speaking of for Tesla is pertinent to today, right? So we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Stay cash and then move forward, right? We can react to. The thing is that if you're with more experience, we'll be able to take guided price upon reaction upon the catalyst, right? So we would need the catalyst, we would need the reaction, and then we will see where the price is going to be supported and held and maintained, right? So upon those things happening is when we can enter the market safely, but also know that even takes a little more experience than normal. For my beginner traders, I would suggest strongly staying cash. Observe what the price action does tomorrow, and then see what it's like in the future. Forward test these times. Take advantage of these moments. You can catalog. You can take this as data, right? So then you'll see the price action tomorrow. Then you can go back to the CPI read 1 to 3 days, the last CPI read, and backtest that. Backtest the one before that one, and backtest the one before that one in the asset that you're trying to trade, and you'll start to catch iteration. You'll start to catch uniformity, right? But as of now, I do not think that it's wise to enter the markets whatsoever. Okay, you guys. So I love it. Let's see, Cryptic Trader, what you saying, brother? Kitties Never Die saying facts. Cryptic Trader saying Danielle, no. Guys, what the heck was that? I did not delete that. Hold on. Yeah, it's just a gamble. That's what Cryptic was saying. And nothing is smart when you don't know direction. Yep, that's right. Yeah, Cryptic. Yeah. There's no exactly what Cryptic said at the bottom, right? It's like people who buy calls or puts before earnings. It's not smart. The thing is that we really need to catch the reaction, and then we need to see how price is going to support from there. What's going to hold it? What's going to what is it? Right? Sentiment is a real thing to read, right? So upon the guidance, then we'll go, right? We just need to know how it's going to be catered. But the market's it's a zero-sum game, right? So where somebody's losing, somebody's gaining. So we need to run with probabilities here, and we need to run smart. But Danielle, I think it was a very keen question for you to ask. But yeah, I think staying safe in the market is priority, right? We can conserve for a better play, right? So, yeah, absolutely. We can take advantage of I mean, that's really what it is, man. That's really what it is. It's the markets are presenting a potential opportunity that someone else can see as inverse. It's like where everybody's thinking we're going to be hella bullish. The one really looking, the one really waiting, and is going to be the one who's going to likely make the smarter move. Follow our buddy and do the opposite. That's dude. All right, you guys. So, I think this is a pretty good place to close it off. Really appreciate everybody for coming on by. And let's go ahead and see if we can continue on the markets tomorrow. I'll be streaming at the same time. Right, so But yeah, keep an eye on tomorrow, team. Please I would really suggest to stay cash and not buy financial advice. So here we are, team, at 478, looking good on FNGR. Pretty cool. Love you, my brother. Thanks for everything, Ian Tucker. Inverse buddy indicator coming soon, and also a potential Cryptic Sebastian and Arca huge mentorship program coming along with that, right? So we're going to talk about that. There's a whole plan that we have for retail that Cryptic mentioned, and I was like, oh my goodness, let's fire it, right? That could be a serious opportunity for some retail to get yeah, you'll guys hear about it soon enough, I'm sure. Cyber Sultan, thanks, buddy. Rosy Gray Glasses, stay paper with your paper trading, don't risk it. That's right. Galvin, how you doing? Be safe, everyone. Thank you, my brother. Be safe, be well. Danielle, you're very welcome. I definitely will give the baby some love. Yeah, Abel, Ian, yes. We were tossing around an idea to create a but it really, the thing is that it would take, I'm like really weird about talking about it right now, right? But this would be directly trading, like not the way that you're trading here with me. You'd be trading with either me or Cryptic or pairs at different times, right? It's just it's something that we want to offer and something that we want to build, and that is something that could be a little larger than the mentorship program that I have, right, for beginner traders all the way to advanced topics. This is more made for momentum trading, right, for day trading, and it would be in a group, in a small concentrated group, and that's what we're trying to put together somehow. It's still in its preliminary stage, but we'll talk about it with you guys as time follows. So Tom R saying great hanging with you, and the crew as always. Have a great day, everyone. Take care, Tom. Yeah, Ian. In other words, it's like kind of the building of a team. It's the building of what could be a potential small time institution of sorts, right? But watch The Wolf of Wall Street. Just without the looms, right? Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. But yeah, team, somewhere along the lines of that, right? It would be we would definitely need top tier, but we can get there. Yeah, literally, it's like better. Yeah, just like Cryptic is saying, it could be a trading club, but very honed and very specific, and under specific guidance with I mean, it's not just like, hey, come in and let's do it. Like, you would likely go through drills and go through some basic training to go through to know that you have the ability to move through the motions, right? Because this would be mentorship from your trading experience to move into like would be closer to pro leagues, right? So from there, and there's already traders that are out there who have this ability. Yeah, man, Tom, it's amazing. But this could be the beginning of something pretty big, right? So we'll go ahead and follow up with everyone as we move. But plans are underway, right? We want to make more of this. You train for war. This is no different. Oh, dude, 100%. It's got to be tough. It's got to be rules based, systems based. No bull crap. Daniel saying like our own hedge fund with pro experienced traders guiding us. That'd be awesome. Right? Exactly like that. Right. So there's we'll talk to you guys about it. Right. I just wanted to make sure to kind of say that out loud. Cryptic bringing up the idea was incredible. And I think retail could benefit from this because I could really just not stream and just trade with Cryptic and Sebastian. Right. But how awesome would it be if we can start to approach a pro level together, right? We can go ahead and literally group together and really edge towards that top side. He goes, well, not pro. Yeah, that's why we got to approach it, right? Your mentor does the same. Yeah, lots of pros do it. Oh my goodness, man. So we'll figure it out, team. We'll absolutely figure it out. We'll put some announcements out. We're gonna, make a whole plan out of it and see how we can benefit together from it. Okay, team. But yeah, for now, please, you know where to direct any questions or concerns. Hit us up on the Discord. Hit us up on Twitter. Here on YouTube. But I appreciate everybody for coming out. Cryptic, thank you for everything you do, my brother. Berenson, thank you so much. Berenson saying king things. We shall get there, my friend. Aiden Davis, I love you, buddy. Be safe. You'll be down once you get to that point. My bro, my eyes are set on you. Make sure to continue on that master's course with me. And we will, that's really, a lot of people don't really know that, but that's kind of an audition for it. You find the traders with promise within these courses. Berenson, have a good day too, buddy. Danielle Spears, I'll catch you later. Ian Tucker, love you, man. Tom R, Cyber Sultan. Damn, thank you so much, Danielle. Please make sure to hit that like button. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and cut it now. And the little guy's awake and doing that whole thing already, right? Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Chat, love you, buddy. Rosy Gray Glasses, the real Ace Swang. Adios. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. Have a great day, team. And I shall catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.